Welcome to the Dusty Smith Show, greatest goddamn show on earth. I'm your host, Dusty Smith. It's me. Good to see you guys tonight. Folks, got another packed show. What the hell? Look at how much stuff I gotta cover, dude. It's like, so once again, I apologize, but tonight I'm only going to be reading the super chats. I might try to read the rest of the chats at the end a little bit, but I gotta get through this stuff because it's already going to be overtime as it is, trying to get all through this stuff. So you guys want to make sure I read your comments, super chats, and of course I go back through the show when it's all said and done, and I read all the comments anyway. So I will see your comment even if I don't read it live on the air. So appreciate you guys joining me tonight. More craziness this week. We gonna cover it all. Some new video out of LA. They did that protesting bullshit in LA too. Rioting, fights broke out. We gonna cover it. Gonna cover the Trump shit that happened and all the arrests plus firings that happened. They're starting to round these motherfuckers up good. I'm fucking here for it all week. Got a big Chud Watch section. Small hero section. Gonna finish off a little religious bullshit. I don't know how much the shit we're gonna get through. There's so much to cover. It's an embarrassment of riches. But first off, let's do a little e-bagging. Patreon.com/Codcast. That is my patron. We're at $14.19 a month. Guys want to support the show? We do good work here at the Humanist Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, where we rescue dogs and cats that are about to be euthanized and give them a forever home, spoil the shit out of them. They have good lives. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate you supporting the show. And just gotta say, like, some of you guys might be supporting the really popular content creators, and you find yourself watching me more than them. Maybe, like, split your Patreon between them and me, or switch to me. That's what I would do. But of course, I would say that. So whatever, $1 a month, whatever you can afford. There's a link in this description of this video. I have two patrons. One of them's from my old account I don't use anymore. So don't like Google it. Click on the link in the description of this video. That's the real patron. So appreciate it. And also super chats. Like by the show, super chats. No questions dodged. By the way, that song that played at the beginning of the show, that's called Vibe. That's one of my new tunes off my dubstep drum and bass album, or dub and bass, I'll call it, that I'm never going to release. So if you like that, cool. And Super Chats and Aspect says, thanks for keeping us up to date on everything, Dusty. Make sure you indulge in some animal therapy regularly so you don't lose your mind. I do. Like, I spend every day with cats laying on top of me. I spend every day with them purring all over me. Apparently purring is like has health benefits. Supposed to strengthen their bones and help them rejuvenate themselves. And so they're all over me, giving me their fucking life force, which is why I'm so goddamn amped up all the time to do this show. Appreciate it, Ann. And she also says, the package I sent you should be there too. I appreciate it. The roads froze over today. We actually had snow, which is the first time we had snow in a long time. Katana, could you not move my thing, please? Fat Katana, moving my shit around. So I wasn't able to go to my UPS box today, but hopefully tomorrow, the next day, I got sent some other stuff, like a cool blanket and whatnot. So I'm going to go check it soon. I will do an unboxing of it on the next show. Appreciate that. Daniel Flores, $5, $10.
Can't wait to watch the show. Well, you don't have to wait. It's on, motherfucker. Thanks for informing us, Dusty. You are amazing. Hey, wish I could say you're wrong, but you're 100% correct. Love you. David, 1999, very generous. Thank you, David. Love you, Dusty. Hey, love you, David. You're so far the hero of the show. Much love. Brandon Hubert, $10. In Kentucky, there might be a possible hearing because 4 citizens filed a petition for the impeachment of our governor, which he dared to declare a mass mandate. What a time to be alive. Oh no, he's trying to do the responsible thing like an adult. Get rid of him. Asher Scott, $2. If you want a brain aneurysm, read Our Conservative. I do. I read all that crazy bullshit. There's so much of it that I can't even cover it all, man. I only have so many hours in the fucking week to cover this shit. Lock them up. Hell yeah. Put them under the prison. It's going to be hilarious to watch these trials happen. Todd Went, $5. Hey, Dusty. Take my money and say hi to Luna, my Shippu puppy. What's up, Luna? Thanks for joining me tonight. Meldrick, $5. Trump is committing the exact same crimes as a Middle Eastern terrorist. I'm not allowed to mention in a super chat. Lock him up. Yep. So sad that our president is a fucking terrorist, but not surprising if you've been watching the show. Daddy Nerdic, $9.99. This is definitely some of that old funky stuff. I definitely dig this. Great music to both smoke weed and beg. Yep. Just chilling and vibing. That's what we do. DJ Rick, $10. Trump Republicans believe in QAnon, Antifa, plus countless mass conspiracy, but yet their skepticism conveniently turns off when it comes to God. Please make this make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense. You can't use logic and reason to change somebody's mind who didn't use logic and reason in the first place. Love the show. You oughta. Appreciate the support of the show. Folks, gonna go ahead and just jump right into the show because I got so much fucking shit to cover. If we don't, we're never gonna get it all. So we're gonna be moving very fast paced tonight. So we want to support the show, super chat it, and so like I was saying, folks.
Hi, I'm Tina Desiree Bergen. I'm downtown Los Angeles.
So there was more rioting, fights, bullshit going on in L.A. It wasn't just Washington, D.C. We're going to look at a little bit of it here. This is a long video, but we're only going to cover a little bit of it. Here are these fucking assholes. Look how low class Trump supporters are. This is the one thing I'm going to show you, and it was reported that he was giddy with them attacking the White House and doing the treason and insurrection, but he was sad that all his followers were so low class. That's how he looks at you guys. He hates you. He likes the fact that he can control you, but he's actually ashamed of you because you are incredibly fucking low class. I understand why he feels this way. Look at these people.
We're not gonna lie down. We're gonna go after all of you. That's what you know what you're coming for. Yeah,
look how mad white people are. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of here! No free speech for you! Why is the quality so goddamn shitty? Why is it 360? Go to 1080p, motherfucker. Why in the goddamn world would you be at 360, YouTube? Free speech lovers! Get the fuck away from us! Don't fucking protest us! Look at them. Look at these mouth breathers.
This ain't when you want to fucking be fun, you fucking idiot!
Oh, that's better!
Hey, you fucking rat!
Hey, you fucking rat!
Why do you guys protect them? I just have a question here.
Yeah, why are you protecting them? I mean, yeah, we murdered one of you and attacked you at the Capitol building, but why are you defending these people's right to protest and free speech and First Amendment? It's all they have in their brains. They have nothing else they can even form a sentence over.
Our country! USA, motherfucker! USA! Land of the free!
Yeah, be sure you like my video.
And we have 4 more years of greatness with Daddy Trump!
With Daddy Trump. They literally call him Daddy. These people are obsessed with insulting other people. I call them cucks. Call this big, fat, old white man Daddy. It's just so embarrassing. So then this black woman, I guess, is walking by them, and so they rip her weave off her head and then brag about it. Let me see if I can find that. Holy shit, these people are just wild. skip ahead.
We got a bigger battle. We got a bigger.
Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
Wrong side of the street, I think, man.
Skip ahead. Here she is. So she's ripping this woman, Cassandra. We reached out to Cassandra Ferragamo is her name. Name and shame. So let's watch her brag about ripping this woman's wig off, saying that she is the first person to scalp somebody for the new Civil War, bragging about it. So basically, this black woman says she's not going to go to the media and appear on it because all it does is help this woman. Because this is what it's like in America right now. If you're conservative, if you act like a giant piece of shit, people will reward you for it. So she ripped the woman's wig off. She bragged about how she was scalping someone in the new Civil War. And then she set up a GoFundMe page and people are rewarding her for it because that's this trash-ass country. That's what conservatism is. They're just the worst people on the earth who like compete with each other on who could be the biggest piece of shit, and they laugh and they reward each other over it because, you know, they're the bottom of the barrel, lowest scum on earth. So she's complaining to the cops. Let me see if I can find where she's bragging about ripping the thing off her head. Should have done a better job of time-stamping it. She's held up the woman's wig and she's saying, I scalped her, I scalped her. The fuck is it, goddammit?
Motherfucker, USA!
I'm not doing a very good job finding this shit. Come on, Dustin, you can do it. You can find this shit. It's a shame there's so much of this shit to go through. It takes a lot of fucking time to go through all these videos. And there it is.
Find white spiders.
BLM, I'll snatch your fucking weave off.
Fuck BLM, I'll snatch your fucking weave off. I did that. So proud of assaulting somebody.
Side of the street, I think, man.
I did the first scalping of the new Civil War.
I did the first scalping of the new Civil War, says these Trump supporters. This is what you Trump supporters are supporting. These are your people. These are your people. It's so delicious, isn't it? Aren't you so proud to be associated with this trash? Aren't you so proud of yourselves?
Nah, we're good.
So then they went and started fights. They started macing black people for no reason, and the cops wouldn't do anything about it. And so they kept on antagonizing people until there was fights.
Go to the other side. That's right, John's wrong. Fuck what you think in your lives.
Nobody likes
As far as I'm concerned, you and your family's concerned.
Based Spartan.
Bye, John.
Based. They're so based. So yeah, shit started popping off in the streets. Fights started going on. They had to arrest people. So yeah, just trash. There we go. Arrested people for fighting. So that was in LA, folks. These trashy ass Trump supporters, not just in Washington, they're all over the fucking place. This mental virus has spread. And lots of people inciting violence all over the United States, folks. And this is Congressman. Yeah, Congressman. Lauren Boebert. This is the one from Colorado who was bragging about how she's going to carry a gun, even though it's illegal, into the Congress. And couple hours before, they tried to storm the Capitol. They didn't try. They stormed the Capitol building and tried to treason. She posted, "Today is 1776. Yay! Yay, Congress. You have a woman who's trying to incite violence and get citizens of the United States to murder her fellow Congress." And Jamal Bowman, who's also a member of Congress, said, "We didn't come to the United States Congress to tolerate calls for insurrection from our colleagues. We need to pass Cori Bush's resolution calling for their expulsion, and we need to do it immediately." Yeah, she need to get rid of these people. People in Congress are like, hey, like if our fellow Congress members could not, try to incite people to murder us, that would be dope. Please, maybe don't have them murder us. That would be good. And then, holy shit, folks. Same woman tweeted out the location of Nancy Pelosi, or where she wasn't, telling the treason lovers who were storming the Capitol building. Let's see, I gotta turn this off. That she wasn't there anymore. Why would she do this? Why would she tweet out Nancy Pelosi's not here anymore to the people trying to find Nancy Pelosi to kill her? She tweeted out, we are locked in the House chambers. The speaker has been removed from the chamber. So yeah, all you people looking to hunt down Nancy Pelosi, she ain't here anymore. Better look elsewhere. So yeah, they're trying to get her removed for trying to help the insane treason lovers to murder Nancy Pelosi. Oh, yeah. Patriots, folks. They're patriots. Don't worry. Don't worry. They love the country, don't they? Trying to overthrow our democracy and install dictators? Sure they do. And Charlie Kirk deleted this tweet. I wonder why, huh? He posted right before the storming of the Capitol building. This historic event will likely be one of the largest and most consequential in American history. Ah, you don't say, really? The team at Trump Students and Turning Point Action are honored to help make this happen, sending 80-plus buses full of patriots to the D.C. to fight for this president. Oh, you sent 80 buses of traitors to try to overturn democracy and install a dictator? Yeah, huh? I wonder why you deleted that, Charlie Kirk, huh? Well, oopsie, you actually posted about your insurrection. Might not want to do that, you fucking watermelon-headed terrorist. Bad life decisions. And another example, folks, of these people that were just basically inciting violence. Dave Rubin, with the full support of YouTube, out there whipping his crazy-ass fan base into a froth. Knowing that he has a lot of mentally unstable people in his fan base. Knowing they listen to him. And just trying to inspire them to violence. I mean, this is 100% trying to inspire violence, folks.
Lord, give me the strength. This is absolute insanity. And people are rising up. I'm going to show you a couple videos in just a second about people rising up all over the country. And guys, watch V for Vendetta tonight. You know what? Maybe we'll do a RubinReport.com movie night. We've done a couple of these. Maybe we'll just get a couple hundred people or something in on a big Zoom chat. Because you need to watch V for Vendetta, and it's an incredible movie. Mm-hmm. And I think we're getting to the point where we're going to have to start doing some crazy shit because these people are horrible and they want us locked in our houses forever. And the reason I mentioned V for Vendetta, it's very much about this sort of overreaching government thing. But one of the things that V says is that people should not fear their government. Government should fear their people. And we're just about there, guys.
Yeah, thanks, YouTube. Thanks for supporting this. Thanks for giving this guy $5 million so we can buy an expensive-ass mansion. Yeah, thanks for rewarding violent traitors to the country. You sacks of fucking shit. And Rick Wall's out there. Rick Wall saying, this is just the beginning, folks. This is just the beginning. You ain't seen nothing yet. We about to get real violent like we haven't already.
When corruption is allowed to reign in a country, this is what happens. When people say, we're not going to tolerate it, and they're so frustrated, and they've been told by the news media, sit down and shut up, you're not even a human. We don't even recognize you as a full human.
What?
You have no opinions. We're going to deplatform you. We're going to shut down your PayPal account. We're going to ban you from Twitter. We're not going to allow you to.
Private companies don't want to be associated with you violent motherfuckers. How horrible. Say the capitalist who continuously bitch how private companies should be able to do any fucking thing. So when it happens to them, then suddenly, oh my God, we need fucking state-controlled media.
Express your views. Well, this is what happens.
Yes.
When you tell tens of millions of people, you're not a human, you have no rights.
Who said that?
That's what happens. This is not going to go away. This is the beginning today. If Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi and Mikey Pence think that they have this under control, and General Milley, you are absolutely deluded. This was the beginning.
Right.
This is the beginning of the revolution, the counter-revolution to the communist revolution, the globalist takeover of the United States.
Oh my God, communists! You know, like severe extreme communist Joe Biden. About as centrist as you could fucking get, Joe Biden. It's just ridiculous. I mean, fear-mongering at its work. Where you at, FBI? They're clearly trying to incite violence. And Parler got shut down temporarily. It's going to be back. But you want to know why businesses don't want to be associated with Parler? You want to know why Amazon don't want to be associated with Parler? Because a lot of this was organized on Parler. It is a hate website that continuously, I can't even post it all. I'm just going to post you a couple. But it's shit like this. Wayne, it's a civil war in name only. The butchering, maiming, torturing will only be felt by commie progressive Democrats and their commie families. The horror that is going to unfold will be glorious. The darkness that is going to fall on Democrat voters will be worse than any Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, or Hellraiser movie could portray. We can only hope the bloodbath will only last a few weeks. What needs to happen is leftist, commie, Democrat, traitor politicians' kids and grandkids need to be burned alive or thrown into wood chippers in front of them. When Democrats see Americans murdering their wives, kids, parents, grandparents, etc., only then will they realize this is no longer a game. There's 50 million fighting-aged male Trump MAGA supporters. Millions are military veterans. They will do what is needed to save America from Marxist, commie, filth, and Judas rhinos. And this same dude keep going. Let's read a little bit more. Not terrifying at all, is it, folks? The way to do it, to teach the commie Marxists, libs, Democrats a lesson, is to butcher their children, grandkids, great-grandkids, grandmas, aunts, nieces, wives last. Skin them all, slowly in front of the commie men. Maybe it starts in one city, then another and another. Only then will the commie traitors realize they fucked up when they see their own lineage stop in front of their eyes. The sweet music of commie women shrieking in agony and pain, only drowned out by gargling on their own blood. When is Stacey Abrams and her fat commie sister going to end up as crocodile food? It is time DC police get taken out like rabid commie dogs they are. Put them down like old Yeller. Yeah, Parler, free speech. It's free speech. Why are the people that hate free speech want to shut down Parler? Oh, here's the Donald. Every rep in that chamber goes home to their families in their own states. Normal houses, normal lives, normal trips to the store, normal public meet and greets, normal clear shots from the hillside, 826 meters away with calm windage. Just saying, yeah, just saying, we could snipe them. Let's murder them, says terrorist website, thedonald.win. Also the most popular pro-Trump website out there. And but folks, if you think Parler is just completely free speech, they never ban anybody. Occasionally they do. Occasionally even Parler realizes that they have to ban people, and they removed Lynn Wood, Trump lawyer Lynn Wood, for saying Parler kicked me off due to financial pressure being exerted by Google, Apple, and others who oppose freedom. Twitter kicked me off because my post conflicted with its opposition to freedom. Parler and Twitter kicked me off because I exercised my free speech. So basically he was calling for the murder on Parler of Mike Pence. Why not, right? Why would Trump's lawyer not be calling for the murder of the vice president? Seems about right to me. And yeah, you think they're the party of law and order, folks? This is Parler Takes on Parler. Why are you still advocating for nonviolence? It's the time for violence now. We need to be present at Biden's inauguration to beat the shit out of the left. We win by violence. Politics don't work. This is most of Parler, folks. This is what it's like on there. This is why Amazon pulled their servers. This is why credit card processors don't be a part of it. Because it's a hate website full of extremists and terrorists. And speaking of which, the Proud Boys, those patriotic ass Proud Boys, they had a poll amongst their Proud Boy members. And they asked them, hey, do you guys want full out war or not? And 75% of them, 10,500 people voted, and 75% of them said yes. We want total war now. Total civil war. That's what they're after, folks. They lost the election. These whiny piss babies cannot handle it. Now, they told us, oh my God, if we lose, we're going to be chill. Unlike you Democrats, we're going to accept it and just go on with their lives. Nope. They literally want to create a civil war and murder us all in order to install their cult leader as a dictator. That's where they're pushing all over social media. So don't fucking tell me, oh my God, free speech. They should be allowed to say what they want. Nope. They should not be allowed to incite violence, folks. Fuck this. Hell no. And that's my little section I did about inciting violence. All right, we're going to do a little Trump section. Show what's going on, but let me read the super chats real quick. I missed the first 20 minutes. Can you start over? It's always there. Just after the show's over, go back and watch the beginning. It's cool. Thank you for the support. Paul Cleef, $5. Comedian Steve Hofstetter said, if you think that you and your buddies are going to take on the government, you don't know how tanks work. Yeah, or drones or any fucking thing. Man, they have all kinds of shit you don't even know about. Good luck with that shit. Parler's gone forever, but I don't think it is, though. I think they've already found a new person to host them. The same person that's hosting Gab, I think, is going to start hosting Parler, unfortunately. Funny how conservatives want lower taxes. A guy like Jeff Bezos are kings and can destroy any business like Parler. The irony, yeah, but he's not, I don't think. I think it's going to be back, unfortunately. Tyler Watros, $5. LOL at centrists like Sam Harris, Destiny, mad at media for acknowledging that police response is different from Trumpists and leftists. They need eyes. I know, right? How can you be so delusional? Celestial Angel 666. Take my money of a vet who is so upset of the dumb vets. Expel those guys. Don't make the same mistake we did after the CW. Yep, traitors to the country. But they don't see it. That's the scary part. They actually think they're patriots. 1621. Never forget. I would not forget. And E says the Trump rioters around the country don't seem to have large numbers. I mean, there was some pretty big numbers at the Capitol building. They definitely can pull in big numbers when they want to. Sending some love for you and the kiddies. Appreciate that, Joseph. Good to see you. Cindy Bono, great shows last week. Here's a very small portion of my stimulus check to stimulate your kiddies. I appreciate it. It's a good expenditure of your stimulus money, in my opinion. DJ Rec, did I read that already? Yep, I read that already. The clown coup will never succeed. Well, I agree with that. They might kill some people on the way, though, but they're definitely not making themselves look very good. They don't have the military. They don't have the numbers. 3,500 and the Capital Riot. Yeah, I mean, there was like probably 30,000 people, I would say, there in total, but it was only like, I think that said it was around like 8,000 people or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was 1,500. I don't know. Whatever. You're about right, though. I mean, there's definitely more of us than them. Beast Nation 2009. Take it down the American flag, replace it with Trump's flag because they love America. I stand for the flag. Okay, which one is it? Well, I mean, they stand for Trump. That's all it's about. They're cult leader. They actually hate America. It's like Scientology. It's the strangest, fucking most bizarre cult I've ever seen. James Hodge, 99. When it was BLM getting curb stomped, these same people were creaming their pants. Now, when the cops are arresting them, suddenly they're like, blue lives don't matter. Yeah, you're the traitors. Traitors get the rope. They don't give a shit. The whole point of Blue Lives Matter was to say Black lives don't matter. It's just racism, hatred is all it's about. GRDN Walker, $5. I voted for Biden 3 times, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. If you brain to your mouth, I don't believe you did that, but you did it once, and probably that's good. Denny Narnick, $9.99. Did you read the article that connects Linda McMahon's wife of Vince McMahon, WE chair monster, is connected to a group that funded the sedition, trying to boycott the big dub? Yeah, Donald Trump is literally in the WWE Hall of Fame. That's what pieces of shit they are. You shouldn't support the WWE at all. I mean, if you want to pirate the WWE events, then I can understand that. But don't ever fucking don't watch it live. Don't help their advertising. Don't do anything for those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Don't shut up. Take my money. Sing Chud Watch. Chud Watch. We're not there yet, but I'll do it when it comes up. Joker and Harley 666. Thanks, AB. I think Parler will be gone forever because a hacker copied 80 terabytes of its data. They're going to be sued to hell and back and maybe prosecuted. I hope so, but I think they're probably going to be back. That's my opinion. I guess we'll see what happens. And it's a Cully $5. Thank you, Let's Go. Appreciate that. Very generous. And Beltane, $4.21, $5 Canadian. Up here in Canada, we're looking to add the Proud Boys to the list of terrorist organizations. Yeah, they do that in America too. They are absolutely terrorist. They were founded on the principle of terrorism, and they haven't wandered from that path at all. All right, gonna take a little bit of a look at the Trump shit that's going on. So first off, apparently Trump had a 7-hour meeting with Mike Pence. It was supposed to just be a lunch or some shit, but he berated him for 7 hours, and this is what he said to Mike Pence.
He had these people telling him that Pence could stop it. They had a 7-hour meeting. It was supposed to be a lunch. It was a meeting. And he said very terrible things to Mike Pence that I think even he would regret saying. When I talk to the Pence people now...
Wait. Like what? I mean, if it's really colorful and you can't say it, can you just give us the tenor of it?
along the line, I saved you, I made you, you would have lost without me. How dare you do this to me? You're completely misinformed. And he called him an expletive I don't want to say, but it starts with a P.
Yikes.
He called him a pussy, and he told him he didn't want to be friends with him anymore. Said, you can be my vice president, but I don't be friends anymore. Just such a baby. Like, it's amazing so many people worship this whiny baby who is everything they claim to hate, except they love him and worship him. It's just so strange, but par for the course when you're dealing with the lowest level of people in America. Yeah, like I told you, folks, Trump was more upset that Capitol mob looked low class than about any violent attacks reports say. That's what his supporters say, that the people that are hanging around him say he was upset that you guys are such fucking just disgusting, low class pieces of shit. He loves he can control you. He loves he has that power over you. He loves that you worship him, but he's actually embarrassed of you. He hates you, but you don't care. You love him anyway because, you know, that's how cult members are. And as the riots raged, as he watched it on TV, instead of calling the National Guard, instead of trying to help Congress, instead of trying to help any of the people that died, instead of trying to help the cops, he was calling people at the Capitol, trying to pressure them into overturning our election. And the crazy part is, he's so fucking stupid that he called the wrong senator. And also, Giuliani also called the wrong senator. They thought they were calling one senator. There were 6 senators who voted against a specific part of the proceedings. And he was trying to call one of them to pressure him into objecting more and delaying it a couple days. But he actually called the wrong person because they're so inept they can't even do that. So the person he called was like, nah, you're looking for another senator. And he handed that guy the phone so Trump could pressure him. And then Giuliani called the same wrong person again. And he had to get left the message, I think. Left the message for the other guy saying, call us back. We want you to delay the election for a couple days because cool. They're just trying to run out the clock and delay it to the 20th because they think if they delay it to the 20th, then they can just vote Trump as president. They can just overturn our democracy and elect him as a dictator. That was the whole plan from the beginning, but it didn't work. It fell fucking apart. Thank Carl Sagan, because Carl Sagan is my homeboy. Hell yeah. And even people that work for Trump are starting to realize that they were being told the truth the whole time, that Trump is a fascist. Senior Trump officials, we were wrong. He is a fascist. Yeah, no shit. Welcome to fucking reality. Always late to the party. You fucking... Just so frustrating. And to tell two Trumps, folks, this is what he's like. When it was black people, Trump's like, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Yeah, Docus, we gonna shoot you. But when it's his own white folks storming the Capitol building, trying to overturn our democracy, go home. We love you. You're very special. I know how you feel. Yeah, you killed a cop. 5 people died. Insurrection. You're very special, white people. He's not racist, though, is he, folks? Nah, not racist at all. And this is hilarious, folks. So apparently, I wonder if I have the
What's
article.
your favorite thing that the first...
Before I play this, I wonder if I have the article where apparently people were begging Melania. I might show this later. I think I have it somewhere else. They were begging Melania to call Trump and ask him to call the National Guard to help quell the uprising. And she was doing a photo shoot and refused to do anything. She refused to stand up, refused to help the United States, refused to quell the uprising because she was too busy glorifying herself in a fucking photo shoot. So these are what Trump supporters are like, folks. They asked this woman, name one good thing Melania has done.
What's your favorite thing that the First Lady has done?
Everything. I mean, she's so classy.
So
you know,
classy.
You can watch her on TV. I mean, people make fun of her and everything, and she never says anything bad about anybody. Everything's always...
Said something bad about Christmas. I heard that shit.
You know, good. I mean, she's brilliant. She speaks several different languages fluently. You know, I mean, she's just classy.
Just classy. You know? Just classy. We spent years calling Michelle Obama a man. But this woman who did lesbian porn and is clearly a gold digger, she's so classy, right? Now, first off, I don't personally care that she lesbian porn, sex work is real work. I'm just saying that normally these are the people who would be against that kind of thing. And they're totally hypocrites.
Yeah, she is a classy woman. But what is your favorite thing that she's done for our country?
Just name one thing. Just one thing. There's so many. You're talking over and over again how many things there are she's done that are so amazing. So just name just one.
Let's see. She's done so much. I couldn't put just one thing. I mean, she's done so much. I mean, you name it, she's done it.
Okay.
But, I can't just name one thing because that would be not doing her justice. She's done many things.
Can't think of any. Literally can't think of anything, and that's how she's trying to vamp to get out of answering the question because her mind is so fucking stunted. There's no electricity going on, just enough to keep her alive, keep her breathing, and that's about it. So she has to be like, hey, everything. I can't even think of one thing.
What has she not done?
What has she not done? Well, she didn't call the president and ask him to quell the uprising. She's too busy doing her photo shoot for that. So that's one thing I can name.
Example.
What is an example that she... I mean, you want to see her... you see how she interacts with kids?
You see how she interacts with kids? No, what are you talking about? The fuck are you even talking about?
Goes to schools. I mean, she does so much.
She does so much. That's the only thing I think about. Kids. She's so classy. God damn, the South looks so fucking stupid all the time. It's such an embarrassment sometimes to have this fucking Southern accent when 90% of the other people that have this accent just sound brain dead, barely functioning. And but it's cool, folks. This guy fixed the music, so we can all enjoy this song and we can enjoy Trump's little dance.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap if your account has been permanently suspended because you're such a cunt. Clap, clap, clap if you're about to be impeached for being a fascist cunt. Clap, clap,
the Trump dance.
Clap if your account.
How did he not win another term? With amazing dance moves like this. Look how cool he is, folks. Such a cool alpha male. The most masculine president we've ever had, folks. According to Trump supporters. And I don't know if you guys heard this or not. But apparently the Home Alone 2 Lost in New York star Donald Trump has been banned from Twitter. Oh, man. I wonder what that guy's been up to. Have to look into that, see what he's been doing. Oh, yeah, here's the one I was talking about. Not satire, folks. Staffers begged Melania to intercede with Trump during the riots. She refused and continued her photo shoot. I think she was doing a photo shoot about rugs or some shit. Yeah, why would I try to help anybody in any way when I can do this photo shoot that glorifies myself? That's all she's worried about, folks. Horrible people attract horrible people. Every one of them are just the lowest of the low. And that's my Trump section. That's what I'm going to cover. Now, folks, this next thing I'm going to show you, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. All right, here we go. So I'll play this one first, and then I'll play the other one that's even more shocking. So here's another angle where you can see exactly when they pull a cop down the stairs, these Trump supporters. Now, they're claiming that this is the cop they got killed. I have been unable to verify whether this is actually the cop that got killed or not. I have my doubts whether it is. It might be. It doesn't matter either way. So here we go. So let me turn that down a little bit. It's a little loud. So we're looking over at this side. And one of the guys walks up and grabs the cop and they drag him down the steps as they beat him. So here he goes. This man going to grab him and drag him down the stairs. Well, yeah, there they go. They drag him down the stairs. And folks, I can't believe I'm saying this. They literally tried to beat this cop to death with an American flag as they sang the Star Spangled Banner. I shit you not, folks. How can this be real? Watch. This gentleman is beating him with an American flag. Trump supporters are literally beating cops to death with American fucking flags while they sing the Star Spangled Banner. And that's not even the good footage of it, folks. There's better footage I'm about to show you. I just wanted to show you that footage first so I can show you this footage. So here they are. Here are the people, here are the Trump supporters, the patriots who love blue lives, right? Beating the shit out of the cops with flags and crutches. And so here they are. This guy grabs him and drags him down the steps as they beat the cops with American flags and Trump flags. So they dragging him down the steps right here. This is them dragging the cop down the steps while they chant USA. And here's this gentleman is going to try to beat the cop to death with an American flag. Here he goes. Yeah! Yeah! Beating the cop with the American flag. Why wouldn't he, folks? Why wouldn't patriots try to murder cops with American flags? Just makes sense. And now here they are, folks. They're all going to stand around while they beat the cops and try to kill them and sing the Star Spangled Banner. Play the whole fucking thing. Here we go. They're beating the cops with crutches. Yeah, patriots are beating the police up down the stairs. Yeah, such a patriot. That our flag was still there. We're beating up cops with American flags. I mean, what can you even say, folks? Just the most disgusting people on the fucking planet. Trump supporters. This is what you're about, folks. This is what you are if you're a Trump supporter. I doubt many Trump supporters are watching, but I hope a few of you are watching. So you can just feel the shame you should feel for having any fucking part of this whatsoever. Oh, I showed that one already. That's when they first drag him down the stairs. And, yeah, here's an amazing picture of it, folks. Yeah. This is the cop they drug down the stairs. This is the guy that beat him with the American flag. This is the patriot stepping on him, standing on him. He's fucking face down. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Trump supporters. You're definitely not terrorists in any way, are you? No, it was Antifa, folks. It was Antifa. You just pretended to be Trump supporters. Bullshit. And folks, so Alex Jones is one of the ones that led the rioters to the Capitol building. I'm not sure that he went inside or anything, but he led them down there. He whipped them into a frenzy so they would do this. And he went on InfoWars and he admitted that they were coordinating with Donald Trump, that he was supposed to be let out early so he could lead the charge.
Then the White House told me 3 days before, we're going to have you lead the march. The Secret Service, before Trump finishes 30 minutes before, so we'll lead you to a point, take you out of the front row, and lead you to the place where they want you to start the march, and Trump will tell people, go, and I'm going to meet you at the Capitol. Then,
yep. I want you, Alex Jones. I know you can whip people into a frenzy, so I want you to lead this. We're going to have the Secret Service escort you so you can lead these motherfuckers up the Capitol building and start the insurrection, and that's what he did. Here's the footage of it. Make it bigger so you guys can see it.
This is history happening. We're not giving in to the globalists. We're never surrendering. This is history.
It's history. We're never giving in to the globalists. This is history happen. With his megaphone, whipping him into a goddamn frenzy, and he was there with this other boy, this guy. What is his name? Ali Alexander. This guy who's always with Alex Jones, one of his lackeys, and he's one of the main ones that instigated all this. Here's some footage proving it. Sammy Davis Jr. impersonator.
A violent takeover of the Capitol to overturn the presidential election. White power, Trump troops, and at the center of it, this man, Ali Alexander.
Convicted felon, Ali Alexander.
We'll light the whole shit on fire.
Ah, what's that? We're gonna light that shit on fire,
really? Before the Washington riot, he was in Georgia creating mayhem with Alex Jones to overturn the presidential election.
And make no mistake, this is the globalist takeover. Either they see Trump, prove that they won, or they're not going to hand them back the country in January, right? No! We'll light the whole shit on fire.
And who was Alexander working with?
USA! USA!
The Georgia Republican Party. and the National Republican Senatorial Committee. That's right, Ali Alexander, hate monger, convicted felon. And here he is yucking it up with a Nazi, the official partner of the Georgia Republican Party, working with the GOP to lead a door-knocking operation in Georgia. And here's Alexander in Washington.
And what's happening now is exactly what I've warned about.
We call the Republican Party.
Please leave a message at the tone.
Hello, this is Greg Palast of the Pacifica Network, and I'm calling...
So yeah, working with the Republican Party, exactly what you'd expect, folks. The insurrection was at the highest levels. This is the GOP. They are completely fucking responsible for this. 100%. And so this is one of the guys who was standing by the woman that got shot, the Trump terrorist who got shot storming the Capitol building. And here he is. They don't take any responsibility, of course, for anything. So here they are trying to use that as an excuse to whip people into a frenzy and get them to commit more violence.
Feel the blood. Where is he? Right here. There's the fucking blood. There. Right there.
I was right there with her. It was me or her. And they shot her.
So that's a lie. He's trying to make it seem like he's way more important than he is. He was standing out to the side, and she was the first one to go through. It wasn't him or her. It was her. She was the one, I would say brave, but she was the one actually jumping through the window, not you, motherfucker.
What happened? What happened? Tell us what happened.
We were crawling through the window in there. They smashed the window out. We were crawling through the window, and they shot her in the neck.
Who killed her?
With what? What did they shoot her? What did they shoot her with?
Whatever they are, they shot her with a gun through the neck.
Where's the blood?
Back into
right
my
in his fucking head.
I don't know if she's dead.
Right here. Right here. Who was the right here. Get to DC now. Don't quit all the fucking tough talk on the motherfucking internet.
This is beyond
You're a patriot.
talk.
Fuck
It's not talk anymore.
What window? Get to DC now.
Getting into the chamber.
No more fucking tough talk.
Yeah, no more tough talk. Come here, murder Congress. You already tried. It was already beyond talk. That's why she got shot. If it was just talk, she wouldn't have got shot. She was trying to storm the chamber. You guys had fucking handcuffs. Holy shit, these people are nuts. But lots of new footage has come out of what's happened. So we're going to look at a little bit of it. This is Commander Karen. They had these privileged white ladies, these old white women, at the front of the line trying to spur people on with their rhetoric. Yeah, tell Pelosi I'm coming for that bitch. Look how tough she is. We're coming for her. Fuck treasonous cunts. We're coming for you. So yeah, you want to know why they're freaked out, folks? They erected gallows. They were beating down the doors. They were trying to get in and they were yelling that we're coming for you and going to string you up. Yeah, boy, she's leading. We're pushing through. Fuck these cops. We're going for them. We're coming for them.
I've been to too many riots.
You ready to go again?
So many riots. You can't come out here with that.
Last breath, last bullet. Look at all the tough talk, man. Put this woman under the fucking prison. Terrorist.
Like, we're not against them.
Yeah, look at these Antifa members. This ain't gonna end well, boys. They're yelling at the cops.
Not gonna fucking end well.
Not gonna end well.
No, it's not. You just what? You fucking shush.
There's too many people coming behind them that will just push. I'm saying.
And she's like, you don't have to be calm. Bullshit. If you want your country, take it back, she says. Yeah, lock her ass up. Find out who she is. Lock this terrorist up. This is why they did what they did. These people were out there inspiring them to do it. Egging them on. These ringleaders. And I got more of it, folks. This is scary. So as soon as they look how quickly the serious people who are dressed in full fucking fatigues, military issue uniforms and shit, are taking advantage of the uprising to move throughout the crowds. Yeah, some of these people might have been just fucking jokes and doing it as a LARP and doing it to put pictures of their Instagram. But there were some real serious people out there who are using them as cover. Look at these fuckers. Moving their way through the crowd like a platoon. Johnny on the spot to take advantage of the situation, to use you idiots as cover so they go do some nefarious shit. As you guys fucking sing the Star Spangled Banner. Fascism comes draped in a fucking flag and a Bible. That's the way it works. It's the way it's always fucking worked. And, hey guys, don't fight. Cats are getting mad over it. I don't blame you. And they're just they're not trying to hide it, folks. They're not trying to hide the fact they want to murder Congress. Just saying it right on camera in front of everybody.
We can take that place. And then do what? Heads on pikes.
Heads on pikes. Yeah, we gonna kill them and cut their heads off and put it on pikes, folks. It's the left who's violent, isn't it? The left is the real problem. Look at these clearly he's an Antifa member just pretending to be a Trump supporter, right? Right, conservatives? Tell me that bullshit again. I love hearing it. And Mike Pence, here's the guy you refused to invoke the 25th Amendment on. Here's your president, Mike Pence, the guy you've done everything for, a guy you sucked his taint every step of the way. Here's his followers. Push! Crushing an officer. And then... all right, this wasn't the one I thought it was. I thought this was the one where they were chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." There's a video of them chanting, "Hang Mike Pence! Hang Mike Pence!" And several of you could hear them talking about trying to go through the chamber and find Mike Pence. They were literally trying to hunt down the vice president. That's how crazy it is, folks. This is Trump's guy, and they're still going to murder him. Because why the fuck not? And here they are harassing the Washington Post. This is how much they respect our free and open press. Look at these mouth breeders.
What agency are y'all with? What news company are you with?
We're the Washington Post.
With the Washington? Get the out of here! Yeah, get the out of here!
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
That's How many more people have to die? Huh? How many more people got to die? All the lies you've told all this time, that's what made this happen.
Yes, it's the lies they told. Not the fact that your president lied to you about there being widespread voter fraud. Not the fact that he's trying to overturn democracy and install himself as a dictator, and you guys are fucking traitorous pieces of shit who got 5 people killed because you're bullshit. No, it's the Washington Post that lied and caused all this. They never take any responsibility for anything while continuously claiming that you need to take responsibility for everything. Skip that one. I already saw that one. And let's hear directly from the people that stormed the Capitol. Let's see what kind of high-quality individuals they are.
Our country's worth fighting for.
I love our president, Donald Trump. He is misunderstood.
He pulled us out of his face.
If I drink water, it leaks out of my cheek. Oh, we love Donald Trump. He's the greatest president of all time. Trump is the Dark Knight.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Nancy, Big O was here, you biatch.
Keep fighting. Keep that good energy.
Fuck Biden. Fuck Pelosi. USA all the way out of Texas, baby. All of us are really, really upset. They know that this is wrong. I had to tell my son before I left, listen, son, I'm doing this for you. Daddy may not come home.
Where's God? To find out where he is.
Everybody stood together. We ran through that building and let them know that this is our house, this is our country, and that's our president. And we're not going to let them fuck with us, man. Fuck with our liberty and our freedoms.
Holy shit. The XXL spicy.
Ooh, we did not come here to burn down the Capitol.
Yeah, you did. You went there to cause violence, intimidate them, and try to overthrow democracy. We all saw it, motherfucker. We know. And Genius Baked Alaska, I don't think he's been arrested yet, but he is definitely on the watch list. They trying to find his ass. They gonna find him. He gonna do some jail time. We'll see how much. But yeah, he live streamed the whole thing. And yes, it is even more cringe than you can possibly ever imagine.
We are in the Capitol building. 1776 will commence again. Let's go. Shout out to Germany. Thank you, baby.
Baked Alaska, right?
Let's go. Hey, whose office is this? Oh my gosh, let me come in here.
And here we are. We actually got through. I don't know if BLM or Antifa got this far, but man, oh man, we got pissed. We ripped it out of the hands of these police officers. They gave us this room.
At least I know what they are.
Christ is king. Christ is king. Christ is king. Christ is king. Hey, let's call Trump.
Trump would be very upset.
And he'd be like, no, just say we love him. We love you, bro. No, he'll be happy. What do you mean? We're fighting for Trump. I could call the U.S. Senate, apparently. Hello, U.S. Senate. Yes, we have a fraudulent election. I would like to report. Yeah, we need to get our boy Donald J. Trump into office. Yeah,
We're not going to let the globalists take our country.
no, this is
America.
This was a fraudulent election. I don't know what this was. We're in our
I love how they scream medic like it's fucking Call of Duty video game. Okay? Now, I know you might have watched the BLM videos, and you might hear when they get hurt, they call medic. But the reason they call medic is because they bring medics! They actually know what the fuck they're doing. You guys didn't bring any because you're fucking morons. So you can't just shout medic and expect them to magically fucking appear out of the ether. Of course, you guys don't live in reality, so you probably do think that's how it happens.
You know? Put your feet up, you know?
I think we got their attention, letting them know that the next time it's not going to be so peaceful.
Yeah, it wasn't peaceful this time.
There better not be a next time.
There better not.
Look at this guy. He's so tough, isn't he? Oh my God, you're so intimidating.
We got over 10,000 people live.
Yeah, so we got 10,000 people live. That's what conservatives support. That's what they reward. He's making tons of money. But he live streamed the whole thing, folks. He live streamed his crimes. Super genius.
Watch it. Let's go. We are the storm. We're taking our country back. Police are traitors. Police are traitors. Police are traitors.
So what's the last matter?
No, don't show me. You're not allowed to show me.
Yeah, they're allowed to show you. You're breaking the law. You're like committing felonies and whatnot. So, good luck, Joe. Baked Alaska. And this is so fucking infuriating. I told you guys about this in the last show, but they actually have video of it where they had to shelter in place because they were worried about getting overrun and murdered. So all the congresspeople had to like be in close quarters with each other, and so they were begging the GOP senators to put masks on, and look, they're laughing at them at the thought that yeah, we're close together. Yeah, we're super spreaders. Yeah, we're the most likely people to have COVID. But I can't believe you want us to be responsible and put a fucking mask on, even though some of you are old and immunocompromised. Why would you expect us to behave responsibly? Look at her laughing. This is what they're about, folks. This is what conservatism is all about. They don't give a shit about you. They give a shit about nothing but themselves. Being a piece of shit is what they strive for. Donald Trump has given them permission to be the most giant pieces of shit that they can be, and they just revel in it. The cruelty is the point. Literally just pure fucking evil. And yeah, are white people okay? Like, look how mad they are. The entire country was created to serve you. And you guys are still so mad about it.
Hey, this is our country! We the people! Where we go one, we go all! Don't tread on me! Don't tread on me!
And they literally murdered a woman. They trampled her to death. And she had a "Don't Tread on Me" flag. Just irony is dead, and these motherfuckers killed it. You can't even make fun of them because, I mean, you can't make fun of them, but you can't parody them because it's so goddamn ridiculous. And yeah, here's some more of them.
We made it in because that's our house. Yes. We just want them to do the right thing. That's all we're asking.
That's all we're asking. We just want them to overthrow our democracy and install a dictator. Why won't you do the right thing and let us have a dictator? Okay? I don't even understand it. We're going to have to kill y'all. We're going to have to kill you if you don't let us have a dictator.
And as long as they're going to do unjust, unrighteous things, we're going to continue to stand for righteousness. We're going to stand against this evil and these dark forces in heavenly realms until God of Jesus Christ comes down and
Okay, so never then, because that's not going to happen.
saves this nation. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Even the police, you know, were very courteous to us. We walked right past them.
Really?
Yeah.
So no.
Not much of a fight at the door.
They've been
They had been defeated. There were so many of us. We already killed one and beat him to death. So they was nice, worried about we was going to kill him. So we just went right by him. We're patriots.
Wow. Where'd you guys?
They've been defeated. Yeah. Just admitting to your crimes on live stream. So cool. Good luck to you, sir. Clear patriot. And crazy people like this were up on the Capitol building trying to incite people to more violence. Let's find out who she is, folks. Let's lock them up.
If they can't kill us, well, guess what? They just killed an American woman about 10 minutes ago and pulled her body inside. We have a dead American at our Stop the Steal rally. The Save America rally. The PC police just killed a woman. Are you ready to fight? Are you going to stand down there and smoke cigarettes and drink and eat food? Are you here to fight or are you here to party? Which one?
Yeah, you're the fighter party. Come on. Help us break the law and terrorize them.
Get out of the way and let the men come forward. Let's go, guys. It's now or never.
Let's go.
Now or never.
I mean, say that ain't trying to fucking inspire violence. She is trying so hard to egg on more terrorism, more violence. Gotta find out who these people are. And imagine, folks, this is how they're treating the woman that got killed. This is the face of the known Antifa spy Ashley Babbitt, who posed as a MAGA patriot, and she deserves what was coming for her. You can't fake patriotism, and her death would not be bored. Imagine draping yourself in a Trump flag, answering his call to do exactly what he wanted you to do. Storm the Capitol building in order to intimidate Congress. Getting killed. Giving your life for it, and then having other people call you your worst enemy, Antifa. The people on your side shit on you for it and claim that you're actually the enemy. I know she can't, she's never going to know it because she's dead, but imagine that's what's going to happen to all of you motherfuckers. They're going to turn on you if you do any of this shit. There's no loyalty among Trump supporters because there's no loyalty among Trump. Anything that makes him look bad, then they have to throw you under the bus, right? Even if he tells you to do it. But you get what you fucking deserve, unfortunately. There's some Joker shit for you. And, but a lot of you people who went to the Capitol building are thinking that you're safe because they haven't come for you yet. I wore a mask or I didn't get on camera. They're not going to know I was even there. I'm fine. I'm safe. Nah.
Hey champ, did you commit treason on Wednesday and you're pretty sure none of the cameras caught your face and you didn't post to social media like the other idiots? Well, I've got bad news from you. As a network administrator, I'm going to tell you about a couple technologies that probably tracked your presence. First of all, the Capitol building has a lot of area underground and they need reliable cell service. So they have built out a cellular network in there that they then rebroadcast or connect to the providers. All of that is logged. So if you were anywhere in that building and you had your cell phone with you, that is one way. In addition to that, the wireless networks probably have Bluetooth beaconing turned on and Wi-Fi triangulation. And just by being in the vicinity, you don't even have to try to connect. They know where you were and when you were there, and they tracked you through the building. As the government, they can actually cross-reference that with cell providers and figure out exactly who you are. So they may not have come for you yet, and they may not come for you for days or months, but once they get through those logs, they're coming for you.
Yeah, you ought to be nervous. I wouldn't sleep very well if I were any of you, because they coming. All right, so that is the new footage I found of the riots. We'll stop and check the super chats, and we'll go on to the next section where we're talking about the people that got arrested and fired. It's just starting. They're rounding them up. It's a thing of beauty. Jason Moore and $5. Screw these cultists. They're just desperate because they can see their privilege evaporating from their eyes. Yep, they're so scared that people are going to treat them exactly like they treated minorities just the beginning of the founding of this country. And the thing is, they don't even want to treat you like that. They just want to be equal. And even that is too much for you scared, privileged fucks. Only facts, please, $10. Only thing Trump did right is rip the GOP apart. Yep. But, you know, like I said last show, they'll be back in power in 4 years because that's the way this country works. Memories of goldfish. Rocket 6923, $5. Thank you, Rocket. Sophia, Christina Botha, what's up? I hope the FBI are investigating Alex Jones. I know, right? I hope so too, but probably not. Rickalon, $5. This money is for helping dogs only, no cats. All right. I will buy them a nice bone or something for that money. Thank you. Rickledown and Live in Spirit Forever, $9.99. Thank you for that. Some money for the dogs and kitties. Thanks for keeping us in the know, Dusty. Hey, you're welcome. I do what I can. Reza Karim, $5. Thank you, Reza. Appreciate it. One thing for sure is we love Dusty. Hey, I love you back. I appreciate you guys. You guys make the show great. Roxanne Dawson, $5. Settled argument. Do you pronounce this spice as turmeric or turmeric? I say turmeric. That's what I would say. Love your show. Hey, the show loves you, Roxanne. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bellatine, $4.21. $5 Canadian. Up here in Canada, we're looking... Oh, I already read that. All right. Let's see. Hi, Dusty. I love you. Love you, Jacob. Name one fact about your 3 favorite presidents. Oh, God. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Richard Nixon, who was amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I like Jimmy Carter. I like Jimmy Carter because he puts his money where his mouth is. He like builds habitats for humanities and shit. Seemed like a decent guy. I guess he wasn't strong enough when he was president, but what FDR did with the New Deal and shit, which I think helped a lot of our social safety nets and stuff, and was good, right? So that's my answers. Justin Joseph, $4.99. In New Jersey, one of our reps, Bonnie Watson Coleman, contracted COVID because Republican reps around her wouldn't wear masks during the attack. Yeah, they should be charged for crimes, in my opinion. Fuck these people. It's just goddamn ridiculous in every way. All right. More super chats, please. We're already an hour and 5 minutes into the show, and I'm not even halfway through yet. So definitely overtime tonight. Another big-ass show for you guys. Worked hard on it, so reward me. So, the main guy who had the flex cuffs has been identified because this fucking moron went to the insurrection with his mom. Here's him and his mom. His mom's also fucking goddamn trash. So, yeah, maybe we go commit treason. Don't bring your mom. I don't know. It makes you easy to identify. You're like, hey, is that your mom? We know who you are. We can see you, dude. So, yeah, the internet sleuths on Twitter hunted him down and figured out who the fuck he was. And here he is. Here he is with the zip ties. Yeah, what are we going to do with those? It's almost like you were trying to take hostages. You fucking terrorist. And, yep, here he is. They broke down every piece of gear he was wearing and then matched them to other pictures where he was wearing the same stuff in the other pictures because he's a fucking moron. And yeah, he's here with his mom because he little mama's boy needed your mom to come do the treason with you. Is that what you had to do? And here he is sipping, which is a word I hate, but it's perfectly adequate for here. Being a reply guy for Tommy Lauren, trying to slide into her DMs. He's like, I absolutely love everything about you. Hearty eyes. You're the real woman of my dreams. It's supposed to be with an E, you are, but we don't expect you to know basic English. Not that you need my encouragement, but keep it up the amazing patriotic job you do every day. You know, by selling patriotic clothing that's made in China to idiots like myself. Love you, Tommy Lauren. So exactly the kind of people you would imagine would be supporting Tommy Lauren. Are supporting Tommy Lauren. And yeah, he got arrested, folks. He got arrested. Man with zip ties. Capital Riot has Lee County connections. So, the FBI confirmed, I believe, that he has been picked up now. So that is good. Fuck you. Good luck. Good luck and Godspeed in prison. And here's another shocker. What is it with these Trump supporters, these terrorists being mama's boys? This dude apparently lives with his mama. This is one of the main ones that was out there. He kind of stands out because he's wearing I guess a fox fur and horns. And dudes, look at this. He wasn't just carrying a flag. He was literally carrying a spear, a real spear, dudes. That's some deadly ass weapon shit. These folks is crazy, but of course, mama boys. I don't call them mama boys too. I'm not a mama's boy. That's not even true. I say that. I love my mama, but I ain't a mama's boy. I moved out of my house at 16. I'll never call my mama, so I should shut the fuck up about that. And GOP West Virginia lawmaker who live streamed himself storming the Capitol resigns. I talked to you guys about this. Derek Evans, 35. That's the one where they went to his house and he was staying with his grandma. Remember that? And his grandma was like, he's a fine man. Well, it turns out he's an anti-gay bigot. Somebody who should not have been elected to begin with. But that's the kind of trash Republicans continue to vote for. Because you guys have no goddamn standards. It doesn't matter the person you're voting for. As long as they're a Republican, you'll vote for them anyway. Because you're garbage. You're fucking garbage. But yeah, he lost his job. And prosecutors seek to revoke bail of Virginia man who appeared at Capitol siege. So yeah, he got arrested too. Good for you. Round him up. And the vice president of the Young Republicans of Oregon was also... I guess she had to resign. So that's good. And she was, I don't know if she resigned, but she got arrested. Yeah, she got arrested. Another one got arrested. Another one bites the dust. Round them up. I'm sure she'll have to resign before too long. And I covered this woman on the last show. This is Judy? No, Jenny Cudd. Jenny Cudd. Remember Jenny Cudd? So yeah, she set up a GoFundMe for her legal defense to fight cancel culture. Because, that's why she got arrested, folks. It's not because she admitted to treason on live stream or anything. No, it's cancel culture, folks. So, yeah, obviously they're going to reward her for this. Why wouldn't you reward fucking scumbags like this by giving them money? That's what conservatives continuously do, folks. And she only at $618 right now, but it'll climb. They'll reward her for her treason. Because they're scumbags. And how it started and how it's going. You might remember this guy. He was all smiley face when he was stealing the podium of Nancy Pelosi, and yeah, he got arrested. You got arrested. Not smiling anymore, are you? Fucko. And so then he went out there today with his lawyers, and what is your defense going to be? Even your lawyers don't look like they have a very good defense for you. Crazy shit.
Part of what you have to, factor into is, again, you just have to drill down on what actually happened. You have a photograph of our client, in a building, unauthorized to be there with, what appears to be a podium or a lectern. I'm not so sure which one.
Even his lawyers are like, yeah, I mean, he's on film and video and pictures of being guilty. So, yeah, that's bad when your lawyers are saying that. Dipshit.
It's called, but that's what we have.
Obviously, that presents problems for you as a defense
Obviously.
attorney in that you have your client in the building at the time of the break-in.
Yeah, I don't know how to else explain that, but yeah, that would be a problem. I'm not a magician,
it's
and
a problem.
Mr. Bigney. So yeah, we've got a photograph of our client who appears to be inside the federal building or inside the Capitol with government property.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. You can't. He's going to jail. All you can do is negotiate, I guess, but they'll probably negotiate it down where he won't do very much time because why would he? He's white. Different set of rules. And the man that chased the black cop around also got arrested. Guys, remember this guy? This terroristic piece of shit. A HuffPost reporter says this is the moment rioters began to enter the Capitol building near the Senate chambers. Reporter Igor Bobik filmed as a group of people overwhelmed a single police officer. The Capitol's put on lockdown, blah, blah, you know the story. But anyway, yeah, they arrested that guy, so that's good. Rounding these motherfuckers up. The man seen chasing a black Capitol police officer up the stairs during Wednesday's insurrection and riot is Doug Jensen, according to a CNN comparative analysis of his booking photo and post on social media. Jensen is one of the individuals now facing federal charges. On a Twitter account bearing his name, Jensen twice identified himself in one of the pictures that was circulating online after the riots and insurrection. So you're just admitting to your crimes on social media. And not the sharpest tools in the shed, but enjoy your jail time, fuckos. I really hope they try for 10 years like Trump was going to do BLM, but they probably won't because why would they? Why would they actually put their actions where their mouth is, where their rhetoric is? And I think they arrested this guy too. Air Force combat veteran Update: 2 days after the publication of this piece, Brock was arrested in Texas and charged in federal court in the District of Columbia with knowingly entering and remaining in a restricted building without lawful authority and with violent entry and disorderly conduct. I mean, he had fucking handcuffs. He should be charged with terrorism. Why are they not being charged with terrorism? I hope they're just getting them, just for now, and they're planning on putting more charges on them. Otherwise, this whole thing is just a charade. People should be very angry if they don't do more. And another one bites the dust. Hey, yep. An Air Force combat this is the one he got arrested. Same guy. He got identified for carrying zip ties and got arrested. So good luck in prison. And this woman got fired. Here's the consequences of your actions. Like, yay, Trump 2020, deuces everybody. Yeah, you fired. Over the past several hours, At Properties has received a tremendous amount of outreach regarding the actions of one of our agents, Libby Andrews. Yesterday in Washington, D.C., effective immediately, At Properties is terminating this agent, who acknowledged on social media that she took part in the storming the Capitol. At Properties does not condone violence, destruction, or illegal activities. So good luck on the unemployment line. You just lost your job. And this woman was like a PSYOPs officer. A Fort Bragg U.S. Army PSYOPs officer, Captain Emily Rainey, has resigned after leading a group of Trump supporters from North Carolina to Washington to storm the Capitol building. So more firings. It's not prison, but it's a start. And I showed you guys this guy on the last episode. He was saying, yeah, we're going to run them out of their office. We're going to storm them. Where apparently he was a professor at a college and he has been asked to resign immediately. So he lost his job too. Chickens are coming home to roost for all you fucks. Love to see it. And so one of the trending things on Twitter was no-fly list. They were putting clips of people who are just finding out that they've been put on no-fly list because they're terrorists, and they're freaking out about it. Now, a lot of these videos that were put on this hashtag were old videos. They're not actually of the people who were involved in these riots, in the sedition, but a couple of them were. So I'm going to show you the couple of them that were, and I'm going to show you the couple of them that weren't. And this is one. Watch this guy cry as he finds out he's on the no-fly list. God damn it, inject this into my fucking veins.
I love every single one of you, but this is what they do to us. They kick me off the plane, they call me a fucking terrorist, and they want to fucking ruin my life.
They call me a terrorist and want to ruin my life just because I'm a terrorist and try to overthrow our democracy. What? No, I gotta drive home in a rented car instead of fly. My whole life is ruined. Yeah, it will be. Just wait, motherfuckers. Just wait. And this woman got removed from a plane. And gotta love it. The people were like, get the fuck off the plane, dumbass. Don't play music. God damn it. Why do you guys play music? I can't fucking use the videos. Stop with your fucking music already. Anyway, they're like, get off the plane, dummy, get off the plane. And they cheered. Yeah, they cheered as she got deplaned. See ya! Enjoy prison! And then she was filmed in the airport later, crying about it. I committed insurrection and now I'm going to cry about it. I can't believe people are holding me accountable for being a domestic terrorist, which I clearly am.
Kick these people off the plane because they support President Trump.
No, they did not kick them off the plane for supporting President Trump. They kicked them off the plane because they're domestic terrorists who were trying to overthrow the government because they rushed the Capitol building and were threatening to kill people. Yes. Why you lying?
All these fucktards standing around doing nothing. 30 cops over here. Rest of them going everywhere. All these police everywhere. Because they were waiting for these people to get put off a plane because they support President Trump.
No, liar. Lies.
How you doing? It's crazy.
Yeah, you are crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy fucking liars. Here's the consequences of your actions. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Dipshits. All right, I'm gonna go on and they're complaining. What? Oh my God, I can't believe somebody's holding us accountable. Did they notice we're white? Yeah, we noticed and we don't give a shit. Time's up, whiteys. And so this one is another one that was going around supposedly of Trump supporters who got rid of planes, but I don't think this is. I think this is an older video. I think this one was kicked off for, I don't know, not wearing a mask or something. Or no, they got in a fight with some of the other, that's what I read. They got in a fight with some of the other passengers on the plane, and they kicked him off for that, I believe. So that was misappropriated from what I heard, and this was not an example of Trump terrorists getting booted off the plane. So got to keep them honest, folks. Got to keep them honest. And this one was another one that was going around supposedly of Trumpists getting kicked off the plane and whatnot. But I also don't think this is an example of that. I think this happened before. But this got 3.9 million views of people thinking that these people are Trump supporters getting kicked off. And maybe they are. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, officer, what is she going to do with her kids? Can you just answer her? We got this, okay? It's not our first time arresting people who have kids on set. We got this. Thank you for your concern, though. We got this. Thank you for your concern.
I have 3 minor children. Please record it.
Yeah, we got some
everywhere.
She's like, I have 3 minor children. And then he says, how many kids you got? And she says, 4. Where'd the other kid come from?
You got somebody come take
My
care of
children are not going to any facility.
No problem. How many you have? How many is it?
I have 4 children here.
Okay. You just said it was 3. Are they multiplying? What is happening here? I think you might be lying. And but that got a ton of views. And all right, that is all my coverage of the arrest so far and the people that lost their job. Gotta love it. This is what you guys asked for. We're gonna see lots more of this. I cannot wait to see the fucking trials. Gonna be a thing of beauty. Super chats. Guy Redden, $50. That is very generous. Thank you, Guy Redden. Hero. Times are tough. Hope this helps. Fuck fascists in the ass with a cat. I know, right? Fuck these motherfuckers. Thank you so much, Guy Redden. Really appreciate that. Dustin Williams, $4.99. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Hell yeah, Dustin. Nice name. Jennifer Parker. $10. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Jennifer Parker. Appreciate it. James Hodge, 99. These are some racists who, if someone that was brown with a beard did the exact same thing, they wouldn't hesitate to call them terrorists. I know, right? Why are you calling me a terrorist? You're supposed to check the color of my skin before you do that. Did you guys get the memo? Nope, shit's changing. And E, give me $20. Thank you, E. You rock. Y'all should join the Dust Buddies. It's Dust Buddies. That's close, though. It is a play on the Dust Bunnies. Help support the greatest show on the front line against fascism, pimping, truth, and logic. Yeah, there's a button down by the chat that says members. You click on it. $2.99 a month. You get custom emojicons. You can become a Dust Buddy. Help support the show. Appreciate that, E. Name withheld. Dusty. Heart, back to you, name withheld. Dusty, keep doing your thing. I will. Why don't you guys keep supporting me? I'll keep doing it. Appreciate it. Bellantine, $4.21, $5 Canadian. Just so you know, I checked the pricing and downloading of that 70 terabyte from Parler cost around a little under $7,900. They're selling it? Holy shit, for $7,900? Who the fuck is going to buy that? I guess somebody might. Name withheld, food for the fuzzies. Hell yeah, I need to go buy some dog food. The roads froze over today, so they'll be okay for tonight. Tomorrow, I definitely got to get my ass out there and do that. AB 499, do some of these Southern guys think Trump is going to destabilize the country enough so the South will rise again, or not thinking that deep? I don't think they can think that deep. I don't think they have the ability to think that deep. It's just, Trump said this and I believe it. Trump 2020. Like, literally very little is going on in their mind. Justin Joseph, $4.99 in New Jersey. One of our reps, Bonnie Watson Coleman. Oh, you already read that. All right. Sure, nothing else pop up. This whole thing is like Animorphs books where Bin Laden morphs into a carrot. I know, right? Terrorist Karens everywhere. And Vermin Schillinger, $4.99. I love you. I love you. What is your home life like? How much do you live on? Girlfriends, former jobs? Is there a fast food budget? Spending habits? What is my home life like? Well, I do the show twice a week, but I have to work hard to do the show. I know you guys only see me on live on the air for a couple hours, but it takes an incredibly large amount of work to pull a show like this together. So I'm usually spending my time reading, trying to find interesting subjects for the show, trying to educate myself on what's going on so I can report it to you guys in some kind of meaningful way. So that takes a lot of my time. As a hobby, I play video games. I love to dance, so I have a little dance room, so I dance all the fucking time in there. I'm an alcoholic, but I only get drunk twice a week. So twice a week, I'm fucking drunk out of my goddamn gourd, dancing in the other room. I do have a girlfriend. I have a live-in girlfriend who is 20 years younger than I am, and hangs out with me all day. There is I don't have any kind of budgets, but or spending habits. I don't really buy too much for myself. I just kind of live simply, but it works. It's fine. Thank you for that. Vernon Schillinger, what was your childhood like? Good memories. I had a good childhood. I grew up as a Christian, so I grew up in the Christian cult. And I grew up kind of racist too, because, I grew up in Mississippi, and it was just normal. Like, you didn't even think about it. It was just saying the N-word all the time was just kind of, just the way it was. Everybody else did it, and so you didn't even think about it when you did it. And it took me a while to grow out of that bigotry. But it was, I was poor. I grew up poor as shit. But I had a mama that took care of me really well, and can't complain too much. What an overdose of schadenfreude this week. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? The black Capitol Police officer was Eugene Goodman. He drew the terrorist away from the Senate chambers. ACAB is true, but this dude is still a hero. Yeah, got to give him some credit. He did a good job. He was a hero. All right. More super chats, please, if you want to. Let's continue on with the show. Got 35 minutes, but I'm going to do overtime, definitely. Definitely we're going to make overtime. And so, folks, it's time for Chode Watch. Talking about Chode Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. And tonight's no exception. Gonna start it right out by showing you just what a victim complex all these chuds have. The same people that continuously accuse other people, don't play the victim card, are always trying to be martyrs, always trying to be victims. And one of the biggest ones right now is Ariella Scarcella. Such a victim. Victimhood is now considered a personality type. I wish I was kidding, says her. But that's exactly her whole personality type. Worn by force, not by fear. Oh my God. I'm so oppressed. That's why I'm one of the most hated lesbian women on the internet. Now you're one of the most hated women on the internet because you try to be hated, because you act like a piece of shit all the time. You have contests with other people to see if you could be a bigger piece of shit than they are. And then when people have a problem with a big piece of shit you turned into, you play the victim. Because that's the entire conservative grift in a fucking nutshell. That's what every goddamn one of you does. It's old as fuck, but it still works because you're dealing with the lowest quality of human beings. And so the same grift works on them over and fucking over again without them having any ability to see through it. And Rush Limbaugh deleted his Twitter in support of Donald Trump getting banned. So aren't you dead yet? Fuck you. And next up on Chud Watch. Oh yeah, Chetty Gabbard going on the Dave Rubin show, because why wouldn't you? Here's a Shoe on Head's candidate and Jimmy Dore's candidate, Tulsi Gabbard. Our country is terribly divided. I wonder why that is. Why are we totally divided? It's almost like we have a dictator wannabe in office who lies to his cult in order to try to overturn the election and foment insurrection. Maybe that's why. Here's a clip from a conversation I had with Dave Rubin about how we got here and what's needed to do to change course. Fuck you. Fuck everybody that supported you. Fuck everything about you. And fuck Dave Rubin while we're at it too. And YouTube, part of the problem. All these motherfuckers get rewarded with millions of dollars on YouTube. Trying to foment violence. No retreat. America's about to stop the steal. Calling all patriots to disobey with this gun. Yeah, 1.6 million views. YouTube don't give a shit. I'll get banned for nothing. But these domestic terrorists, no, it's fine. It's fine. Do what you gotta do, boys. You're bringing us big money, so who cares? Says YouTube. And here's my favorite. Is the issue of 2021. Always a double standard with these motherfuckers. Ashley Babbitt once harassed and chased husband's ex-girlfriend, and Brandon Morris is like, this is unconscionable. She was just shot dead, and you want to publicly destroy her legacy? For what? And then he's like, the truth is, George Floyd was not admirable. Not to say he didn't have redeemable qualities, but he wasn't anyone we should be modeling ourselves after. While his death brings up serious issues that need to be addressed. Yeah, immediately trying to throw George Floyd on the bus, because when they do it, it's different. Hypocrisy! Those name is conservatives. And this didn't age well, but like they won't ever take responsibility for saying stupid shit like this. He'll continue to say stupid shit like this. Even if you call him out for it, he'll refuse to admit that he was wrong. Look at these pieces of dumb shit.
It is funny that if Donald Trump should lose, I hope he doesn't, but you won't see conservatives screaming. You won't see them taking videos of themselves in their car. You won't see them, you actually won't see them saying, if there is not evidence of big voter fraud, you won't see them saying, oh, we have to change the system. I mean, this is the thing. Democrats have actually convinced themselves that there is no legitimate way for them to lose.
Just beyond parody, folks. How can you be more wrong? But he will face no consequences because conservatives don't hold their side accountable for anything. They can literally say anything and get away with it. And Steve Bannon, evil ass Steve Bannon, his podcast got removed from YouTube. Finally, YouTube doing something right. He had a podcast with Rudy Giuliani. And Rudy Giuliani went on there to basically claim it was all Antifa. Trump supporters had nothing to do with it, even though we know who did it. We've already tracked all these motherfuckers down. We know they weren't Antifa. We know they were long-standing Trump supporters, but it doesn't matter. The truth doesn't matter to these people. Most of them hadn't come there with implements to do it. And also led on by people from, groups that are experts at it, claimed Mr. Giuliani. Believe me, Trump people were not scaling the wall. Yeah, believe me over your own eyes. So there's nothing to it that he incited anything. And also, there's equal, if not more, responsibility on the fascists who now running the Democrat Party, who have imposed censorship on these people, who have been slinging or signaling them out for unfair treatment since the IRS started going after conservative groups. The media may deny it, but those people know it. They know their freedom of religion is being taken away. They know their freedom of speech is virtually decimated. So he's doing it again. He's trying to foment violence. He's trying to whip people into a fraud so they'll go out and kill. I'm glad YouTube finally took something fucking down. That wasn't me for doing nothing. Good change. And folks, it's such a weird cult. They're so strange. Like, I used to think they were saying shit like this just to troll, just to try to trigger people, but they actually believe it.
With the social media crackdown, does he feel emasculated, especially as he heads out of office?
Look, I wouldn't say emasculated. I mean, if the most masculine person, I think, to ever hold the White House is the President of the United States.
The most masculine person to ever hold the White House. Like, holy shit, this is Obama, folks. How can anybody be delusional enough to think that Trump is more masculine than fucking Obama was? They literally think this, folks. They literally have this mentality. This is how they see Trump. This is reality. He's a morbidly obese old man who wears tons of fucking makeup and has a comb over. But when they see him, they literally see a ripped Rocky Balboa. Like I've said before, it reminds me of Scientology. It reminds me of how they saw L. Ron Hubbard. This creepy old man with rotten fucking teeth. And like, he's glorious. The greatest genius of our time. It's exactly the fucking same, except it's more scary because there's 75 million of them. And they think they're patriots. Just can't fucking take it seriously. And here's your average Trump supporter, though, folks. This is why he's embarrassed of you.
I'm from Nashville.
Are you most nervous about when Biden comes into office?
He's not going to get in office. But if he did, he'd turn our country. We wouldn't have nothing. You couldn't have nothing if they got in there. That turned into a communist socialistic country. Overnight. I mean, overnight. He's never going to serve anyway if he was to get it. Camouflage Harris will be your president because he was going to resign. He said it on TV this morning. I heard him. Said he was going to come up with some kind of sickness that he couldn't serve and he'd resign and then she'd be the president. That's what it was. It's ready to get Hillary right on crooked ass Clinton in there. That's what it's for.
That's it, folks. It's a conspiracy to get Hillary Clinton in there somehow. Even though, like, what? How? In what way? Even if Biden left, Hillary Clinton is not in the government. How the fuck is it going to get her in there? Don't worry about it. Don't think about it, folks. Logic has no bearing here whatsoever. And meanwhile, on Parler. This is funny, folks. Now, I know this is just a troll. I know this is a shit post. But they're so stupid on Parler that probably some of them have fell for this. White House Office of Pardon Attorney. We do not have a lot of time to act. POTUS is strongly consider pardoning all of the patriots who stormed the Capitol. but we need to get him the right information so he can do it in the next week and a half. If you would like a pardon, please respond below with just the following information: your name, your city, what crimes you think you need to be pardoned for, and the briefest explanation of why you think you need the pardon, e.g. trespassing, enter the Capitol, theft, stole art from the Capitol, assault, etc. The president needs this list by Tuesday before the House can vote to impeach again. Please share it to anyone who may need it. We are trying to stay off the mainstream media so that the left does not learn of the president's plan. Best, Rosalind. Yeah, just tell us about your crimes. We'll pardon you. So I know that's a joke, but it's funny, and they probably will fall for it. They'll probably get responses because Trump supporters are the dumbest people, like, in America by far. And I'm going to say this is probably real too, folks. It's hard to know parody anymore because these people are beyond parody, so you just can't tell anymore. But this is probably real. I can't stop crying, knowing it's all over. We lost the Senate, and Mr. Trump has committed to a peaceful transfer of power. There was never a Kraken. We were tricked. On top of it all, we're being mocked all over the world for our riot. I have been laying on my bathroom floor because I can't even stand up or I'll vomit. Yeah, bad life decisions. You know, maybe you shouldn't join a cult and follow the dumbest motherfucker on earth and try to commit treason. You know, just think about it next time. You can do better. I mean, there's no way you can do worse. And like I said before, well, they deleted the tweet, but Parler got removed from Google and Apple. They suspended their Parler app, and also Amazon took their servers down. So they have to find a new set of servers to continue on. So apparently, con men are trying to grift old people and boomers by selling phones that already have the Parler app on it. Since you can't get any more, these come pre-installed. Parler app, only $8,500 or $12,050 or $10,000, $13,000. Buys this phone with Parler right now. Even though the servers are down, you can't use it. But yeah, don't tell them about the browsers built into your mobile phone where you could just access the fucking browser. Don't tell them about that. Let them buy our phones for 10 grand. Just incredible. And so Dan Bongino, who's one of those popular people on Facebook, one of those popular right-wing conservative dipshits on social media, Bongino vows to fight Parler shutdown. I'll go bankrupt before I let this happen, folks. Mark my words, I will go bankrupt before I ever let this happen. Yeah, 3 hours later, I'm bankrupt. Dan Bongino says the Parler takedown bankrupted him. So thoughts and prayers, motherfucker. Sadly, he'll be fine. Bankruptcy for rich people is different than it is for poor people. You know, it just lets them get out of their debts. He'll keep making millions of dollars, but still funny. Love to see it. And, man, Trump supporters are so weird. Here's some toxic masculine man shit. Here's two Trump supporters feuding amongst themselves, and look how high level the conversation is.
We tried that. It doesn't work.
From? Where are you from?
It doesn't matter where
I was
we're
living
from.
in Lubbock. I know many
Good
veterans.
for fucking you.
Exactly. So many of them, and so many of them had to move to Oregon. And you know why they had to move to Oregon? You want to know why they had to move to Oregon? It was because Oregon up there sounded like a typical progressive dog.
Oh, come on, look at me now. You fucking chicken shit. What? Motherfucker, what?
The guy in the back room continuously punching the sign for no reason. They're just fucking nuts, man. They're so insecure in their masculinity. They gotta start fights and punch things, and they're so angry. It's just like, calm the fuck down. What's wrong with you?
What are you gonna do? Sit there and cry? You ain't gonna do shit.
Try, bitch.
Oh, come on, motherfucker.
Swing.
Make my day.
Swing.
Oh, you think I'm stupid? Go ahead.
I do
Lay
think
hands
you're
on me,
stupid.
motherfucker. Come on,
do.
bitch. Come on. Pull the cock out of your mouth. Oh, hold on. Time out. Time out. Whatever. I'm not going to go ahead and make that decision for you. You can choose. Cock or pussy. Choose what you want.
It saves us money.
If you do, what are you going to do? Son, what are you going to do?
So this guy a lot more chill. He just kind of taking it, but this guy's so insecure. He got to prove himself. I'm a man. Sweet. I got to punch you. I'm a man. I got to show you what a man I am. Now, real men are just comfortable with themselves. They don't have to prove things continuously to people. Real men are secure. Sad man babies. And Temple, let's shit on Temple a little bit. Millionaire Temple. Here's a video. I don't know if Vadim, my buddy Vadim, made this or he just retweeted it. But here's Tim Pool for 2 minutes talking about how crazy the left has gone. Because this is reality.
The left is kind of going crazy. The left has become psychotic and it truly terrifies me.
It's embarrassing.
The left has gone insane, or it's been taken over by complete psychopaths. And it really does terrify me today.
Let's have trial by combat.
The Democrats have gone off the rails. Absolutely, in my opinion. This should be enough data to show you it's the Democrats going crazy. Now, I think Republicans got to rein it in a little bit, for sure. But the Democrats have lost it.
Yeah! Thank you, President Trump!
What's happening to people to precipitate this kind of complete psychosis that is affecting the left?
One woman has been shot.
And I'm going to make the bold statement that the left is trapped in a paranoid, delusional state. And I've got evidence to back this up. They're in an anger-induced, paranoid, delusional state.
Staff and members in the Capitol are being evacuated.
Paranoid delusions come from the left.
We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election.
I can prove to you it's the left that's become a cult.
Who here is up to the task of not wearing a mask? Jesus is king, and it's time to let freedom ring.
My ideological vision of a world is very left-wing. But these people are nuts. What happens when moderate leftist Tim Pool calls out the insanity that is infecting the Democrats?
USA! USA! America!
The left is fractured completely. I'm evidence of it, right? So is Dave Rubin.
We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. Our country has had enough, and that's what this is all about.
Well, that's the end. The Democrats are going to go insane.
Yeah! He makes some good points, doesn't he? Definitely not a grifter at all, says Millionaire Tim Pool. Holy shit, the grifter's real, yo. And did you guys see this one? Former Miss Universe gets chased down by some Trump chuds. This is not terrifying, is it?
My grandmother's 75 with diabetes and she beat COVID, but here you are running around with a mask on at like 33. It's okay to see videotape. Videotape me, I don't care. Hey, I'll give you that hint. My grandmother beat COVID.
Kept chasing her down. I'll give you it. Who gives a shit? Your grandmother beat COVID. A lot of old people don't. Just yell out for wearing a mask. Because why wouldn't you? Not sitting their best, Trump supporters. And, next up on the Chud Watch, oh shit. Now, regardless of what you think about Kyle Rittenhouse, you gotta admit this is a fucking piece of shit unclassy to be like this. Wearing a t-shirt. I'm free as fuck. Yeah, I murdered 2 people. Gonna go out to a bar, wear a shirt that says free as fuck to rub it in. Reminds me of George Zimmerman, you know? It's not just enough that you murder people and probably gonna get away with it, but you gotta rub it in to the people who want you to be held responsible for it. Got to be as big of a fucking piece of shit as you can because they reward it. Like, he'll get rewarded for this. They'll give him another $1 million for this because this is how conservatism works. The bigger piece of shit you are, the more you get rewarded for it. That's why we fight, folks. And next thing, you know, oh yeah, I already said that. I already showed you this, where they're throwing this woman that died, this Trump supporter, under the bus, calling her Antifa. Would not be pleased. Did you guys see this one? Oh, I didn't. Where's the original fucking video? God damn it. This is the shit. Let me see if I can find it. Erin Elmore. This is the picture making fun of her, but it wasn't the actual video, and the video is funny as shit, so let me watch it. How angry she gets because they dare question her. Here we go. So this is Trump sycophant Erin Elmore getting questioned and put in her place a little bit.
I'm going to put it to you finally. I know you're in Jupiter, Florida, but I think many British viewers in particular...
Well, that sounds terrible. Let me try this version.
...feel that...
there we go. Much better.
Do you feel that this president is fit to serve even for another few days?
So basically he's going to call her unstable, and then she's going to prove how unstable she is not by acting so fucking unstable. It's hilarious.
I think the fitness that we should worry about is that of Joe Biden under the 25th Amendment. We know that he stumbles on his words incessantly. He appears to be in the early stages of Alzheimer, perhaps dementia. Having lived with 2 grandparents with it, it's very apparent to me to see. So I think if we're going to start talking about the 25th Amendment, let's be very careful what happens next.
I just got to put it to you finally. I know you're in Jupiter, Florida, but I think many British viewers in particular will think you are living on another very strange planet which has lost touch with right and wrong and political morality. What would you say to them?
Well, your quippy one-liners don't hurt me very much. And what I tell you is 70 plus a million Americans.
So, yeah, that didn't bother me. Your quippy one-liners don't bother me at all. So let's see how not mad she is.
70 plus a million Americans voted for President Trump. And those are people just like me, who have family that has served in the military, who paid for everything that we've ever earned in our life. I wasn't handed anything by anyone. And I am an American who has traveled all over the world and respects Great Britain and respects Australia and respects every corner of our world. I am the person who supports those who fight our wars and pay our taxes. So for you to call me anything less than a proper God-fearing, God-loving American who loves this country and loves our flag is shameful and disgusting.
She's not mad
Okay,
at all.
Aaron Elmore, thank you for joining us.
She's not mad at all, folks. And you might have noticed she has a fake bookcase behind her. Because these are the type of people who don't read anything, probably never read a book other than the Bible, and she hasn't read the Bible either. She goes to church and lets somebody read that for her. It's literally a fake bookcase. That's how fake these people are. I'll show you. Talk about her credibility. Yeah, this is what she had behind her. This fake bookcase where you can buy it on Amazon. There it is. Yeah, fake bookcase. They're just so funny. Beyond parody. And did you guys hear that Dominion? The servers, the voting machines, they're suing Sidney Powell, Trump's lawyer, for $1.3 billion. And they're going to sue Trump as soon as he gets out of office, too. He's going to have endless fucking lawsuits. A good thing that his idiot cult member sent him $500 million recently, because he's going to need every penny of that to fight off the civil lawsuits that are going to inundate him starting on the 20th. Cannot fucking wait to see it. She should be disbarred. They're going to win the lawsuit against her. She's going to owe some money. Now, they're probably not going to pay it, because they can always get out paying these lawsuits. But, here's one from my buddy Tim Blake, who hadn't been around for a while, but now he's back. Here's Donald Trump's personal lawyer quoting Nick Fuentes, Booker Nick Fuentes, popular white supremacist. Donald Trump's personal lawyer now is quoting and sending shout outs to white supremacists. And here's the crazy part. Not only is he sending shout outs and hyping up how right Nick Fuentes is, but Nick Fuentes didn't even say what he's claiming Nick Fuentes said. Nick Fuentes literally said the opposite of what Rudy Giuliani is claiming Nick Fuentes says. Look at this crazy shit.
Heard the narrative, and I believe the gentleman's name is Nick Fuentes.
Booger Nick.
And Nick Funes. And he makes the point that, of the obvious point, that this was something that was put together by the left movement. It doesn't necessarily only mean Antifa. It means others that were trying to do anything they can to destroy any attempt that Trump had to rectify the massive voter theft of the Biden campaign. It was intended to make Trump look bad, it was a. I guess I can summarize Nick Fuentes in my own words, which kind of a law enforcement words. It was clearly a frame-up.
Some boomers are saying it was Antifa. I've seen this go around. Matt Gaetz put out this article that says some facial recognition company says they identified Antifa members in the Capitol building. And even on my plane, even on my flight back to Chicago, all the boomers, all the Trump supporters on my plane were talking about how, it was Antifa. Antifa instigated it. The cops facilitated it, and Antifa instigated it, and all of this. And number one, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard, because I was there. I mean, I was there not inside of the Capitol, I will clarify, but I was there at the actual demonstration, and I saw the videos, and I saw the pictures, and I know Bait Alaska, I know he was in there, There were a lot of people in there, and if you looked at any of the footage from that, they were Trump supporters. And that's just a matter of fact that it was Trump supporters and not Antifa. But patriots did storm the Capitol yesterday, and it was glorious, and it was a good thing. And our ancestors in their graves, wherever they are in heaven, smiled down upon us because of it yesterday. And I will never say anything other than that about yesterday. I will not condemn. I will not disavow. In fact, I condemn and disavow everybody that condemned and disavowed what happened yesterday. Or anybody trying to attribute the events of yesterday to anybody other than the American people and the irrepressible will of the American people, which is what you saw yesterday.
Holy shit. So not only is Trump's personal lawyer citing a known white supremacist to make his point, he's lying about what the white supremacist said to make his point. It's just, good God. When is it ever enough for you Trump supporters? When do you ever get too embarrassed to be associated with it? My guess is fucking never, I guess, will be the answer to that question. All right, folks, that's my Chud Watch. We're going to get into a little religious bullshit next. Let me stop and check the super chats real fast. Joe LaFroro, what's up, Joe? Says, I hope that Trump and Buffalo Scalp can share a cell. Yep, that'd be awesome. Put them all in prison together. Let him suck his dick all day long. RB Empathy, $5. Dusty, I need a pardon for being this sexy. I can't pardon you for that. You're too sexy. If you're a little less sexy, I could pardon you, but I can't do it. Wish you could. Sophia Christina, both. Rudy G is facing disbarment. I know. Hopefully he gonna get there. Hopefully he'll die knowing he was disbarred. LTC Cherno, $4.99. Hey, Dusty. Hey, LTC. Here with my monthly donation to keep Katana fat. She needs it. Katana need a cheeseburger. The fourth kid in that video is the blind girl being dragged away screaming. The fourth kid in that video. Okay, I missed that. I'll have to go back and check. But thank you for the donation. Selena, $4.99. I wanna what Tim Pool is doing lately. Is there a beanie big enough to hide under? Yeah, I kind of threw Trump under the bus a little bit. And Trump supporters on the bus, they're mad at him. He's saying the only thing that's left in the Trump community is just a QAnon conspiracy theorist. But he'll change his tune. Once they shit on him somewhat, he'll be back on Trump's nuts before you know it. Lonnie Tyler, I know you like VR. What was your favorite VR game? Mine was Half-Life Alyx. You misspelled it. It's ALYX. And yes, Half-Life Alyx is the greatest game that has ever been created. It's not even fucking close. It's amazing, folks. My sister came over and spent a couple hours this week. We went and had some Mexican food and came over and played some Half-Life Alyx. She's just amazed by it. I beat it. It's incredible. Hung like Jesus, $4.99. Civil War? A civil war will last exactly 5 minutes. Are these people paying attention? U.S. has the biggest and most advanced military on the planet. No, Trump just spent tons of money to restock them because they really need it. We only have like thousands of planes and tanks sitting out in empty fields that are rusting. We need more money for them, but yeah, you guys have no shot. But of course, they're delusional. You can't use logic with them. Ken Key, $5 Canadian. Thanks for the great coverage, man. No problem. Much love to the animals. Question. Where's Mrs. Diva gone? Stay safe. Diva ran away and never came back. We tried to get her back and we never saw her again, so it sucks. What you gonna do? She got out the window and she's gone. So we've kept all the rest of them, though. We done pretty good. 10 out of 11 ain't bad. All right, let's see if I got anything else. Dead Part E. I'm with a bunch of these Trumpers. Eat the rich. Trump ain't the guy to lead the way, though. 3 people fell for the wrong insurrection. The Trumpers aren't trying to eat the rich. It's the left trying to eat the rich. The Trumpers continue to suck the rich's dick. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a revolution as long as it's done for the right reasons by the right people. Jenny Rude, $4.99. Laya and the Fuzzies, we lie you back. Will there be riots for Trump at the inauguration? I doubt it. Will they send in tons and tons of military? So I think they're actually going to have it covered this time. They were thrown on the bus by him. Yep. I think they would try, I think, if he encouraged them or if there was a lot of military out there. But once again, this is the greatest show. More money for the kiddies. I appreciate it. I got 4 of them at my feet sleeping. I got 5 of them. Half of them are sleeping at my feet right here. I got Cece, Misty, Pretty Boy, Penguin, and Katana all cuddled up to here. I guess they chilly. Cuddled up for warmth. So thank you for that. Pasty Cake, $5. Remember when all of the grifters said that the left or the emotional and unreasonable ones and that they were destroying the country? Good times. Yeah, they're so emotional, these people. Now they're all about their fucking feelings and crying. It's hilarious to watch. All right, that's all the super chats for now. Continue on with the show. We're going to go into some overtime here. Got to cover a little bit of religious bullshit. I wonder if I have graphics for this. Let's see. I paid so much for these graphics. Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. And first off on religious bullshit, they mad, folks. The so-called prophets are mad because you dared question them. Yes, we told you that God told us that Donald Trump was going to win. Yes, we lied to you, but I dare you question the fact that we totally lied to you. Who do you think you are holding us accountable for our words?
There comes a point when you have a track record of 20 years, over 20 years of prophesying global events, national events, prophesying to presidents, prophesying to world leaders, prophesying to those that are in the highest of places to the lowest of places. You have a track record. How dare some people take a few prophecies that have yet to play out and deem you as false?
Look, they're literally going to give a standing ovation. The people he lied to are giving him a standing ovation for lying to them and not taking responsibility for his lies. That's how brainwashed they are. They don't give a shit. They want to be lied to. They literally want to be lied to.
And then demand that you concede and repent. And I want to say, God has not instructed me to do so.
Yeah, God has not instructed me to take responsibility for my lies. Oh, God, if you fall for that, you just kind of deserve to be conned, I guess. And this guy actually kind of did it right. I kind of almost respect him a little bit. This is Sam Boltz, preacher. I was obviously wrong when I prophesied at Trump's victory. Whoops. Yeah, whoopsies. Turns out that I'm full of shit. I was obviously wrong about my prophecy about President Trump getting another term. I am truly sorry as I am growing in this prophetic journey. And I was not accurate about something so big in this season. As I am holding myself accountable, I am going to stay out of public political prophetic words and grow in my closeness to Jesus. Thanks to all who have grace for my own journey of growth. The prophetic is real. It doesn't seem like it is. It seems like all you prophets are liars. Regardless of my mess, you and everybody else who considers themselves a prophet, who claims they're a prophet, how are all of you wrong if it's real? In the same season of such a big mess, I have had some of the most marvelous fulfillment of prophecies in my entire career. He's like, yeah, I got this one wrong, but most of my shit is right. God, for some reason, just misled me about this one thing, but all the rest of the shit, I'm dead on. I am soul searching and praying. Thank God we are in the New Testament grace of Jesus. God is good. Yeah, fuck your God. Fuck your Jesus. You all liars. And here's the My Pillow guy. Crazy old Mike Lindell out there still telling the same shit. He's on the Christian channels. They love him on the Christian channels because they can't ever get enough of being lied to and grifted.
But I'll tell you one thing that's going on, and I want everybody, I'm going to give everybody some hope here.
False hope. They want
those 2 Senate seats that they stole yesterday. There was all eyes were on them. Now we've got more evidence. More this stuff went to Pakistan. It went overseas to other countries, China, where these the votes went over again, and they said, this attack on our nation, and with that happening, even if we would have won them both. They already have plants where they're going to just corrupt senators that are going to flip, and they were going to take the country anyway. So by taking the 2, at least we got more evidence. And now there should be a very much sense of urgency of all these senators and all these congressmen that are sitting in there telling the evidence to the vice president. Now I've been my Twitter, my Facebook, everything is blown up. My text messages. Well, the vice president turned on the president. No, he really didn't. What he's saying is he's not going to do what he could do, but he's going to follow the procedure. He's going to have to give a 10-day. I really pray, I think everybody needs to pray that he delays for 10 days and assigns a committee, like Rudy suggested, assigns a committee to show all the evidence, that they can look at all the evidence. What should be done is should be on national TV, kind of like the OJ trial. Here's the evidence we show everybody, because once you see what I have seen, even the people.
Then show it to us. If you've seen all this evidence, if you haven't, tell us what it is. Show it to us. Why do you keep telling us you've seen this shit, but won't tell us what it is? Is it because you're lying?
Left are going to go, wow, Donald Trump really won. I don't like him, but he really won. The truth is going to set us free. Mark my words, God's got his hand in all of this, and Donald Trump's our president for the next 4 years.
Amen.
They're still telling this lie, and they're still clapping for it and believing it. And when it doesn't happen, it'll be something else. You know, when Biden gets inaugurated, don't worry. He's going to let Biden get inaugurated just to fool him into a false sense of security. And then any second now, he's going to overtake the country back, folks. And they're going to be telling these for years. They're going to kick the can down the road for years and years and years, keep selling the gullible idiots false hope over and over again, and they'll never hold them accountable because they don't. They never hold these motherfuckers accountable. It's just fucking wild. And the one woman at Million Christian Moms is all mad because, I guess this is Match.com, dared to have a commercial that has the devil in it. Oh, hell no, you didn't. Devil about to get a booty call. You matched.
Satan?
Hell yeah.
Hi.
Satan ripped.
2020. Please, call me 2020.
So he matched with 2020. Because of course he did. Satan in 2020 sitting in a tree, fucking up everything. So I can't show you the rest of the commercial because I got a song in it. But anyway, it's a pretty funny commercial. And Christian Mom, man, she's like, these two ads both created by Ryan Reynolds. Oh, did Ryan Reynolds make that? Even better. Make light of hell and the eternal dangers of the demonic realm. 1 million moms, one mom, does not want viewers to be deceived by this unbiblical depiction of Satan and hell. These two dark commercials make it difficult for families and children to avoid such evil content while watching TV shows during prime time and sporting events. That's right, children. They're going to go to hell because of a Match.com commercial. That's just how the all-wise, all-knowing God planned it to be. It's genius. And next up, Evangelist claims that none of the Capitol rioters were Trump supporters, because of course they're not. None of them were Trump supporters, folks. Don't you know that's true?
All right, so Mario, I know that you've been, I didn't get a chance. Usually I call these guys or text them during the day, but we've been so busy on air, we haven't had a chance to really talk. So let me know, Mario, what do you think about what we've seen happen today?
This guy knows what he's talking about, doesn't he?
Well, what we've seen today is the people are going to speak. We, the people, are speaking. And the politicians need to be afraid of us. Now, I think, I know for a fact.
So the people are speaking. The politicians need to be afraid of them. And at the same time, it was Antifa. Make some sense out of it.
That none of those rioters that invaded the buildings were Trump supporters. They certainly weren't patriots.
Yeah.
But I know this. I know that there is a spirit in the land that wants to take away our Christian rights and our freedoms. And that today we demonstrated to them we are not going to let this happen.
So it's all Antifa, folks. It was all Antifa, but we patriot. Show them they can't do it. Somehow, both are true at the same time. Just don't think about it.
And anyone that thinks that it ends tonight is totally mistaken. This is not the end. This is the very beginning. And I've said, and I hope President Trump somehow gets this from me. I want you to know, sir, that you may have been the president, but now you are still the president in our eyes. And you are a freedom fighter now.
Yeah,
and we're going to get our
president.
country back. And we need you to stay on the front line as a leader, sir. We need you to do it, and we're praying for you.
We're praying because our prayers work so well thus far. God damn it. And next up on religious bullshit, I was going to show this. I don't think I showed this one. I was going to show this a couple weeks ago, and I think I forgot. If I showed you guys this already, then I'm stupid, but I don't think I did. Watch this pastor mock some of the members of his church who died of COVID-19. He's literally mocking the members of his church who died.
Yeah, we welcome masks. Wear a mask. Sit here, sit there, sit there, sit over there, sit up there. We answered people's questions for Sherry's funeral and for Les's funeral. And guess what? They were liars and hypocrites and cowards. Why? Because I want to come, but I want to make sure that I can social distance. They social distance. 6 miles is not the recommendation. If you wear something for love. If you take it off for love. And you are a slave to nothing. And you tell me, if you have half of a brain left, that our country is not being led by the nose into absolute slavery. It already is. So to be free is to be defiant. Does anybody have a calculator? No, I already did this. I'll cheat. I'm not a math whiz. American population, say 300 million, okay? Because I heard on the news from a very worried young reporter who, I don't even know if they have a driver's license anymore, giving us the news. 300,000 people. Okay, America's 300 million. Take 10% of 300 million, what is it? 30 million. Oh, well, we don't have that many. Okay, that's 10%. Okay, then 10% of 30 million is 3 million? 30 to 3, right? Then take 10% of 3 million, 300. So if I keep, wait a minute, that's 0.1%. So I guess we're still surviving 99.8% as a whole, and we do not disrespect Les. He died of COVID because he's weak, because he has no faith.
Holy shit. Because he's weak, because he has no faith. That's his own parishioner, folks. Starting to think these motherfuckers might be evil. And I had this in the thumbnail like 2 weeks ago, and I still never got to the story. I'm finally getting to it. Danny Masterson, who apparently allegedly raped some women. That's what they say. But this is such bullshit. Apparently, a judge has decided that the civil suits against him will have to be arbitrated by Scientology itself, because Scientology made these women sign a contract saying they were beholden to Scientology for any civil matters. It seems like they should be able to just leave Scientology, and any contract you sign with a cult would be null and void because you're a cult. You're in a cult, right? That's kind of against your will. But nope. You women don't have to go through Scientology, I guess. So at least the criminal proceedings will be in a regular court. But total bullshit. What the fuck? How is this America? And next up, here's one of the guys that stormed the Capitol building. The Wall Street Journal spoke with him. Let's see what his name is. Doug Sweet. After he returned home, Sweet is open about how he believes the right-wing conspiracy theories and how he was directly moved to riot by Donald Trump. Yeah, he's Antifa, isn't he? They're just admitting it, folks. He said, hey, I need my digital soldiers to show up on January 6th, Mr. Sweet says of the president. And we all did. He says he hesitated. He says he felt the need to go inside to share his views with Congress, to intimidate them, to scare them, to terrorize them, but wanted to consult God first. He prayed out loud, Lord, is this the right thing to do? Is this what I need to do? He says he felt God's hand on his back. That wasn't God. Pushing him forward. I checked with the Lord, he says. I checked with him 3 times. I never heard a no. Yeah. I was looking for the voice inside my head to tell me not to go in, and it didn't. So I did it. Well, enjoy prison. Just know that you're in prison because God wanted you there, right? That's the only logical conclusion. God wants you in jail. Doug Sweet of Virginia. So good luck to you and Godspeed. And all right, I'm going to skip that one. Let's do some what the fuck. I'm going to skip that one too, I think. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. This is first Angie Speaks, talking about giving this white supremacist a hand job because he's a king for breaking into Nancy Pelosi's office. Because why not? Why wouldn't you talk good about this trash motherfucker? And then Angie Coffin, who was married to Peter Coffin, seems to be making jokes about how it wouldn't be bad to be raped by fascists, it seems like. Me coping right now, being a hostage war bride might be kind of fun. And Chew on Head says, Ash, please, not right now, but yes. And she's like, no, please don't take me hostage. Ha ha. So yeah, it's funny that I might enjoy being raped by this fascist. And I know it's a joke, but like, this kind of strengthens the belief that some rapists have that the women actually want it, that it's not so bad. This is like what Mike Sinovich said, that when you're an alpha male, it's not rape because they actually want you to rape them. So, I mean, I don't know. I know she's kidding, but it's a bad joke. And this is the guy. This is the guy she's making jokes about perhaps wouldn't be so bad if he
all over the globe
made her a prisoner and whatever. I don't know. This is just terrible. But this is the guy. This is the genius she's thirsting after.
Okay, and as well as in the banking cartels. So all over the globe, countries are occupied by central banking institutions that loan the government money at interest, and this enables them to own all the other socioeconomic and geopolitical gears in the country. Okay, and then what they do is they use their billions or trillions of dollars to create a bunch of deep underground bases where they have all this like highly top secret technology going on. Okay, and they are like figuring out how to do things like create infinite energy or do things like anti-gravity technology or inertia propulsion. They're learning how to do things like cloning and all sorts of crazy stuff, okay? This is like a global takeover. They're trying to create a new world order, right? They're trying to create a one world government. That means there's like over 180 countries involved in all this stuff, where they're monopolizing all the resources, all the labor in the country through the central banking system, okay? And that enslaves the whole country through debt to whoever owns a central bank, all right? Now, as they're researching all this stuff, as they're, all this R&D, they're covering it up through top secret security clearances and through blackmail in the government, in the media, in entertainment and stuff like that, so that the truth about these technologies never gets out, and they use these people like a smokescreen for all this other stuff that's behind the scenes. And this is going on all over the world, okay? The Swiss Alps are made like Swiss cheese with these freaking underground bases, okay? The United States has over, like, seriously, 150, 200 of these things, and that's small compared to some countries, okay? Some countries are so deeply infiltrated, you can't move but 100 miles in any direction, and you got a deep underground base.
So it seems like, Donald Trump would be doing something about this if that were true, right? Why doesn't he just declassify all this and whatnot? But it's just like every Alex Jones conspiracy theory you can think of. And this is what the guy looks like without makeup on. Yeah, this is who you're thirsting after, dudes. This is the fascist you're thirsting after. Good God. Find some standards. Go find them. They're out there somewhere. And, dear bread tubers, if you don't want people to criticize you, then stop acting like assholes. Your Angie Speak says, why is it that I can say the exact same thing as BreadTuber's face and get 10,000 times more shit? You sell party lines, you can get away with making criticism of the left, but if you don't, you're a liar. And it's a thread showing these popular YouTubers complaining about how the left shits on them more than the right does. I do try to be neutral because I generally want to educate, not proselytize. And I usually fail, but in ways that I think are interesting. Okay, like Lindsay, the harassment I get from the left is much more frequent and venomous. And a lot of it is creator drama stuff. Opposite for me, I self-censor a lot more than I used to because it's never worth it. Also, 4 years ago, almost all the harassment I got on Twitter was from the right. Now it's almost exclusively from the left, so make of that what you will. Dudes, if you want to know why you get shit on more by the left than you do the right, it's because when you say shitty, stupid things, the left is the one that holds you accountable. The right doesn't give a shit. The right actually rewards you for saying shitty, ridiculous things. They don't hold anybody accountable for it. They like you more when you do it. So the reason you get shit on by the left is because they actually have enough standards to hold their side accountable for this shit. It's a good thing. Quit fucking bitching, goddammit. Oh my God, the right is nicer to me when I say shitty things. Yeah, no shit. We know. We know they're horrible people. What the fuck? And you guys see this one? This is great for the what the fuck section. So apparently, this cop in, I'm going to say the UK, because he got a British accent. They pulled over this dude and this girl, and it turns out he had sex with her when she was 15 and he was 23. Yeah, busted.
Me. That was the police officer, is the one that you tucked out in the house when I was 15 and he had sex with me.
This one here?
No, the other one that was calling your mate, Terry Cook.
Really? Let's ask him.
He was 22, working at Radio Rentals.
Is it PC Cook?
Have you been
Is
advised?
it PC Cook? Is that who you
been
are?
advised?
I'm just asking you to identify yourself.
My collar number's on my shoulder.
Yeah, but are you PC Cook?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
Do you know this lady here?
Hello.
Hello.
A long time ago, yes.
Yeah, a long time.
Do you remember me throwing you out of our house because she was underage and you were having sex with
No,
her?
I don't remember that.
Don't you?
No.
You should do.
No.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Where do you remember him from?
Oh, when I was 15.
15.
Have you been spoken
People
about
like you make me sick.
Have you or not?
You're
Can you
a
answer
nonce.
my question or not?
You're a nonce.
Can you answer my
You're a
question
nonce.
or not?
Can you answer my question or not? Yeah, busted. He don't want to talk about that. Wonder what happened after that video was shot. Oh my God, folks. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this is real life. Tell me this can't be true, folks. Somebody carved Trump on the back of a manatee. How do they even do this? Why did the manatee not swim away? Is it dead? I want to know. What the fuck is happening? God damn it, this world is just so nuts. I don't even know what to say anymore, folks. They carved Trump on the back of a fucking manatee. God damn it, America. Come on. There's no way we can be this bad, is there? It just seems unbelievable. And speaking of unbelievable, this apparently is true. A North Idaho internet provider sent this email out to their customers. Dear customer, it has come to our attention that Twitter and Facebook are engaged in censorship of our customers and information. We have, the past couple days, been fielding calls from customers voicing the concern that they do not want these sites allowed to be displayed on their internet feed to them, and that they do not want their children to go to these sites. They could do this themselves, but some do not have the technical knowledge to do so, and it would be very tiresome for us to do it for them, and it would be expensive to visit each customer that wants this done. I guarantee you, they have very few people that have messaged them about this. This is just the person at the goddamn ISP making a big deal about it. There are too many people that have called us to do one at a time, so we will be blocking these two sites and any other website that may also be censoring, whether it be through their algorithm they use for their sites or any other means. Yeah, we hate censorship, folks. We hate it so much, we're going to censor these sites because logic and reason and whatnot. So we have a solution. If you or your family would still like to be able to connect to Facebook or Twitter, please let us know and we can add you to the allowed list to be able to not be blocked from going to these sites. And the ones that do want to be blocked, we will do nothing and they will just not show up. Our company does not believe a website or social networking site has the authority to censor, but we do. They don't have that right, but we do. What you see and post and hide information from you. Stop you seeing what your friends and family are posting. This is why, with the amount of concerns, we have made this decision to block these two websites from being accessed from our network. We take not stand, I know that doesn't make any sense, whether Democrats, that's the wrong whether, or Republican or any other political affiliate, just a moral high ground of fair, decent communication. God damn it. Hopefully this is not really true. I think this is true. I tried to find out and it seems like it's true, but that doesn't seem like it could be true. But I mean, they carved the word Trump on a manatee, so who the fuck knows about anything anymore? I don't even know what fucking world I'm living in at this point. And apparently the U.S. employers cut 140,000 jobs in December, and according to the latest job reports, women accounted for all of the losses, 100% of them. Women lost 156,000 jobs while men gained 16,000 because, hey, you know, no problem here. There's no patriarchy. It's all normal. It's all cool, America. Don't worry about it. And did you guys see this disastrous interview with this woman who attacked the 14-year-old black boy she wrongly accused of stealing her phone? So this genius decided to go on CBS this morning and have an interview about it, and it didn't go well. I'm going to skip to the end, but if you have time to watch this, do so. But she starts getting real bitchy with the interview at the end. Does not make a good showing for herself.
Mia, it's not. That's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone.
Her lawyer is trying to calm her down because she's making a bad scene, but she's not smart enough to do it with her daddy hat.
I did get my belongings returned to me.
So she made a fool of herself, and they released another video where she got arrested by the cops for drunk driving. Apparently she's been arrested twice for drunk driving, and that was out there. I'm not going to show it to you, folks, because we got to get a move on. But if you want to watch that, that exists in the universe. You can watch her get arrested and cry and act like an ass. And good news, folks! Red-pilled Elon Musk, transphobic Elon Musk, is now the richest man in the world. So cool! Apparently he's made like $140 million this year alone. System is working as intended, folks. Nothing to see here. God damn it. And, all right. Let's take a break, read the super chats. Then we're going to finish up with a little bit of hero section. And, I got 2 Karens. I might not do all of this. I'm just going to do some of it. Too much content and embarrassment of riches. Gotta love it. Please sing What the Fuck before ending the show. What the fuck? I forgot to do it. Sorry. Ben Davis, $50. QAnon shaman has white supremacist tats. Volknot and Molgnir. Yep, he does. Agreed. He is a white supremacist. Shocker. January 499, take away taxes and status from these religious frauds. They aren't supposed to support a politician. I wish we could make them cry. Yeah, but they won't. Even Joe Biden won't do it. Nobody ever holds them accountable. In fact, they reward them for it, so why would they? They wouldn't. Ben Davis, $25. Very generous. Thank you, Ben Davis. Hey there, Dusty. Hey, Ben, how you doing? I'm missing too much podcast lately. No forgiveness, but the $25 does help. Thank you. And Dead Pirate. Nope, already read that. All right. Screw shoe jokes like that normalized fascist. Yeah, that's cringe, but what you gonna do, right? She's one of us now. Hooray! All right, let's continue on. Finish out the show with little heroes, because we could be heroes for just one day. And first off is the daughter of Isra Hershey. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Anyway, they scared, folks. They scared. This is what we're up against. She got a necklace that says FTP. That means fuck the police. And BLM, that means Black Lives Matter. This is what we're up against. This little girl, are you scared? And she's like, boo, I'm so scary. Imagine being afraid of a little kid wearing a necklace that you have to post about it. She got 738,000 likes though, so you go girl, cool. And next up, did you guys see this one? This happened, I think, on the 5th, the night before the insurrection, where this black lady is out around these Trump supporters, and this woman tries to grab her phone out of her hand, and holy shit, she's like Muhammad Ali's daughter or some shit. She punches harder than I do. What a fucking punch. She wrecks this woman with a single punch. Boom! 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 Yeah, that's what happened to you. Maybe don't try to steal her phone next time.
You're bleeding. Who hit you?
That girl punched me in the
Who
face.
hit you?
The black girl. Move to the side. Move to the side.
What?
Pepper spray?
Yes. A copper.
Come on, Patriots, stand up. Can't let this happen. Come on.
Bad life decisions.
Who hit you? BLM?
Yes.
BLM hit you?
Yeah, it's a BLM. One black girl punched you. It was all a BLM. The entire BLM punched him in the face, because that's how it works.
Yes.
And they did nothing or what?
Oh, of course they did nothing.
Oh my God.
They protected her.
Wow. What happened?
Maybe don't try to steal her phone. That'd be my recommendation to you. And so even this woman's daughter got on social media and was making fun of her over this. Apparently this is her real life daughter. Hi, Mom. Remember the time you told me I shouldn't go to BLM protests because they could get violent? This you? Oh, snap. Shots fired. She's like, for those who don't believe it's my mother. Yeah, there's me. There's me and my mom. This is actually my mom. I look just like her. Hilarious. It was bad when your own daughter talking trash against you. So, I don't know. Thoughts and prayers and whatnot for you, miss. And this is art, folks. Speaking of heroes. Holy shit, this guy's funny. I love it. They need to do more of this, folks. Where he starts talking before he walks up to him, so they don't really know what he said before he walked up to him. But what he says is gold. Let's watch.
I'm here on January 6th in the biggest gathering of losers in Washington, D.C. in a long, long time. Here's one now.
Hey, I'm going to have you take one of me. Yes, sir.
What would you say to Donald Trump if you were talking to him right now?
I'd say you're the greatest president.
He about to cry. That's how emotionally unstable these people are. These are the fuck your feelings people. You mention Trump, they immediately almost cry. It's such a fucking strange cult. God damn it.
I'd say you're the greatest president of our lifetime. And I'm 65, and I've seen a lot going on that is so false and fraudulent, it sickens me. And I will die standing in my boots as a patriot for this country. If this goes wrong, it's not gonna be good.
There you have it. I'm here
there you
on
have
January
it.
6th.
Yep, exactly. There you have it, folks. Typical Trump supporter, emotionally unstable, threatening violence, just like you expect them to. And speaking of heroes, let's not forget Bernie, folks. Bernie, still in the game. He gonna be chairman of the Senate Budget Committee. Hell yeah, can't wait. What you gonna do, Bernie?
To do. Let me just be very clear. As the incoming chairman of the Senate Budget Committee, I remember what happened in 2010. And that is the Democrats during the 2008-2010 period controlled the White House, they controlled the Senate, controlled the House. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And you remember what happened in 2010? Democrats got wiped out. They had the power, but they did not deliver for the American people. So what we have got to do right now, no ifs, buts, or maybes, is have an aggressive agenda that says we understand that millions of people, including my neighbors right here in Vermont, people are lining up in their cars in order to get emergency food. People can't pay their medical bills. People are going deeper and deeper into debt. People are facing eviction. Millions of people have lost their jobs. We have to act and act now. And the first order of business, by the way, is to pass an emergency COVID-19 bill, which, among many other things, says to working class Americans, we know you're in pain, and we're going to get you a $2,000 check for every working class adult in this country. We are on your side. We are prepared to take on the big money interests who have so much power. We're going to expand health care to cover the uninsured. We're going to deal with student debt. We have got to be bold in a way that we have not seen since FDR in the 1930s.
Hell yeah, fuck, finally, folks, finally. God damn it. Thank you, Donald Trump, for sabotaging the Republican Party and allowing this to happen. It's going to be glorious. Can't wait. Hero! And I was going to play you this. All right, I'm just going to play you part of this clip. This is Rick and Morty creator Dan Harmon. I think that's who this is.
Nazi. They're
venting, and it's loud, but it's funny. I'm going to play you just a minute of it, though. If you guys want to watch the rest of this, be sure to go out and find it. I believe that's Dan Harmon. Anyway, yeah, Harmon. All right. Here he is ranting about what's happening right now.
Nazi. They're fucking Nazis. It's the bedrock of humanity. It is so low that the worst people in the world find it. And that's where they rally. And it's so low, we have gotten so bad that a third of our country has gotten there. 29% of the people are fucking Nazis. Let's face it, that's a minority. We can beat them. We have to say, I'm not a Nazi, though. 2/3 of the country just don't want to be political. It's not politics to say you're not a Nazi. It's like taking a shit. You just do it, or you explode. You die if you don't shit. you die if you don't say you're not a Nazi!
All right, love that. Love the fire. So you guys want to watch that? That was on Reddit. I am Cult of Dusty on Reddit. And you guys can go to my... you can just search for me on Cult of Dusty and go to my upvoted videos. And everything I show from Reddit is here. You can find it all. And everything that I show from Reddit is on my liked list. So if you go to Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1, which is my profile, this is me, Cult of Dusty 1, and my like section, everything I show on the show from Twitter is on my like section. So you can find everything I'm doing. It's all right here for you guys. And every single show is on here too. So Cult of Dusty 1, if you want to follow me on Twitter, that would be cool. And all right, I'm going to skip over this hero section. Oh, no, I'll play this. Why not? Hero! Talking about what's going on in D.C. today, and he ain't never lied. 6.8 million views. You go, dude.
Get the fuck out of town! Fucking treasonous pieces of shit! I know! They really destroying our city! City, and it's like nobody gives a shit. If that was Black Lives Matter, they had tanks rolling down Pennsylvania Avenue. But these fucking crackers take over the goddamn Capitol.
It's fucking crackers.
It makes me teary-eyed.
But the good news is a lot of white people get tired of this shit. We see the double standard, and we're angry about it too. And we're making our voices heard, which, you know, is sort of a change. Used to not be like this. And did you guys see this one? Hopefully they will not copyright me for playing this video. But this guy redeeming his whole country. This is James Acaster calling out transphobic comedians for 2 minutes straight. It's a pretty good man. Nails it. Love that dude. He needs more subscribers or whatever and whatnot. So, all right, I got 2 Karen videos for you guys. Because dipshit, you're caring too much. You're going to finish the show with this. So first off, here's a male Karen. Just don't understand why he can't break the law, break the mandates, break the rules, why he's being held accountable. Oh, no, this is not it. This is another. That's coming up next. This one is a guy who's so sick of the Karens. They've invaded the store without masks to make an ass of themselves, so he's spraying them with disinfectant. Yeah, stay with me, you diseased motherfuckers. Nope. Get the fuck away.
Did you get that? That's a red. Yeah, I will arrest you for that.
I will arrest you for that. Do it. Fuck you. We'll all get arrested together. That's how everybody should treat you. Keep your disease over there, motherfucker, well away from me. And last up on the Karen section, this is the guy who does not understand. His white privilege does not let him comprehend. Why can't I break the rules, officers?
Okay, where you throwing your feet at me for? I'm just wanting to know why she asked me to leave the property.
Because there's a mandate, you're breaking the rules. It's because I'm white. That's it, folks. It's because I'm white. You goddamn snowflake. Oh my God. I'm so oppressed as a white, straight, cis male.
You used to put on a mask. Well, you don't. Who's I don't know what county you are, but in my county, my sheriff said it's an unlawful mandate. My sheriff said. Okay, guess what? I don't work for Darren. I work for the town board. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is their property. They make the rules. You're not even wearing your mask right. If you want to get to that, no, I'm it's because I'm white. Come here.
It's because I'm white.
It's because I'm white. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is. I'll put it down. I'll walk back out here. I'll walk back out here. But this is you're racist. Knock it off. I'm not knocking anything off. I need you to ask him in our presence to leave the store. Leave the store, and I'll come back in because I'm white. You're doing that. No, you're not come back in.
It's because I'm white. God damn it. Oh, just always got to play the victim. Even though the entire society was literally created to kowtow towards you. Why not? Oh my God. I'm a victim because of what? Anyway, folks, that's my material for tonight. It was a hell of a show, if I do say so myself. Let's read the super chats and the regular chats a little bit. All right, I do not have any more super chats. That's okay. If you guys want to super chat me right for the end of the show, let me read a little of the regular chat first. What you guys got to say? Being dumb is opportunity class. They sure think it is, though. Freedom! Yep. Our dumb is totally free. And haha, because I'm white. I know, right? Amazing legend. That guy was funny. Who is this guy? I read his name. I did my best. You can find him on my Twitter account if you want to. CultofDusty1. That was heartwarming. Yes, there's some good out there. It's nice to see every once in a while. Cheers for the show, Dusty. Cheers to you. Brainius. Tell the truth. I know, right? Harmony is my favorite draw. Yeah, you're pretty funny. I like the Rick and Morty show. I don't like the fans, but I like the show. I guess I'm a fan, but I don't say it out loud because it's embarrassing. Go Bernie! No. Hero Bernie! Yep, domestic terrorist. Absolutely. Crocodile tears. Yeah, cry more noob. Cry more noob. All right. Folks, that's my show. I sure appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I'll be back on Friday, and I'm sure I'll have a million things to talk about. Hell of a show. Thank you. Appreciate it. He sprayed poison on us. Yeah, you're the one spraying poison. What you guys are spreading him is much more likely to get him killed. Poor Ricky. I know, Ricky's so sad. And couple, before the show is over. E, great show tonight. Fight the good fight. I will, E. You helped me to do it. You definitely helped make my show better. I appreciate you, E. And feed them kittens. And listen to MC Paul Barman. All right, I'll check him out. My stomach is growling. I need to feed myself, too. Great show. Appreciate it, Nestor. Thank you. Transroads. Hell yeah, folks. eBay, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. There's a link in the description of the video. Click on that link. If you're supporting other people who are more popular than me, then you don't watch them as much as me, support me instead. That's what I would say, of course. And link in the description of the video to direct tips you can send through PayPal. And there is a P.O. box. You can send me whatever you want to, and I'll unbox them the show. And you can also send presents to the animals through the Amazon wish list. Whole lots of ways you can support the show, get involved, and love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight. You guys make the show so much better, and I really appreciate it. Raymond Dale, thanks for the show. Appreciate it. Where is the fat one? What fat one? What are you talking about? You talking about a fat J? I would never smoke weed, folks. Weed's bad. And you should feel bad for doing it. Favorite films and why? Okay, real quick. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction I've seen probably more times in the movie theater than any other movie. When I saw the advertisement for Pulp Fiction, I thought it was a dance movie. And I was like, what the fuck is this stupid shit? This looks dumb as hell. And then I went and watched it because it was on at the Dollar Theater. And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest fucking movie ever. Fucking love that shit. And Terminator 2, second favorite movie. Amazing fucking film. Funny. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a great comedic actor. Love that shit. So thank you, Vernon Children, for that question. Thank you, Ray Mandel. I will be back on Friday, folks. Gonna have a huge goddamn show, no doubt about it, Friday. So please tune in. I will see you guys then. Stay safe out there. Take care of each other. I love you guys. And as always, Logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Now it's time for my new song called Vibe. Here we go. Good night, dudes. Much love to all of you.